Yeah, yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah, ladies. Now the show is about to start. Yeah.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore.
VLenore.
Yeah. Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore.
VLenore.
Oh. Na, na, na. Yeah. Now the show is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah. Hey. About to start. Yeah. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore, VLenore. Yeah.
Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too. Get ready,
Get ready,
get ready,
get ready.
get ready.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore,
Move with me, groove with me. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, never spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. They say I'm nasty, but they wrong. As far as I'm concerned, I'm grown. Just because I know what I want and they don't. And I say all the things they want. Can't tell me nothing about me. I'm just as fine as I can be. Now let me step in the thick and apply. The boy is mine, let me go ahead and shoot my shot. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. I told y'all I was ready to play. What you say? Ready to make it bounce. Put that thing away. Never really gave a damn. I know exactly who I am. Thicker than the Snicker peanut butter. With the jam, you wasn't ready for the takeover. I don't need a makeover. Time to get back on the grind. Best believe the break's over. Now let me step into thick and apply. The boy is mine. Let me go ahead and shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. nasty, but they wrong. They wrong. They wrong. They wrong. They wrong. They wrong. As far as I'm concerned, move with me, groove with me, shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot.
Well, hello, lovers. We are back. It is a beautiful Sunday, and we are here to play. Yes, welcome to the show. I'm your host, VLenore, and so happy to be with you on this evening. Okay, it's still early over here on the West Coast. I had planned to be here earlier, but apparently there was a mix up. Okay. But we here now. We here now. Let's see who in here. Say J here. Listen to me. Justin's mom. CW, the Duchess. Sonya Sparkly Hands. Snoopalicious. Virgo Callie. What's happening, girl? T gon' say it. Lady T, Miss Mad about music. Real is here. Not today or tomorrow. Just Nikki to you. Cam Lewis, T Baby, juror number. Hey, Miss Veronica, LRG. Miss Principal is here. Fly to Fit Chick, aka Cousin Chandra's in the house. RSS, who is that? Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, not RSS. R334. Okay, I don't know who that is, but hello, welcome. You're welcome here. Hey, only uniquely me. Yes. Who else? Sari Colette is here. Hello, make beauty forever. Shirley 007, Rainbow, the real VB, Soundcheck Annette, Mariah, and Jay Jammin are in the house. Look, y'all, if I miss you, forgive me. Blame it on the head, not the heart. Okay? Let me just throw that out there. Blame it on the head, not the heart. It ain't my intention. Not at all. Okay. First of all, I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I have. I actually have had a very wonderful weekend. Maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. But this weekend, I got a chance to meet more of our beautiful V stylers. You can go on the community wall and take a look yesterday. So let me tell you how all this shaped out, okay? Planned out, okay? Worked out. So I originally made plans to go see Michael, right? Virgo, Callie, and I were tossing around the idea of going to see Michael. We set a date to go. We invited anybody who was in the area. If you wanted to come join us, you could. Well, I heard back from who was the first person? Well, definitely Virgo Callie. And then somebody else was supposed to come. Jesus, please forgive me. I can't remember who it is right now. If I was looking at my emails, I don't. But there was a couple of people who thought they were going to be able to come, couldn't come. Carlise Burke, since she was in the area, I reached out to her. She was able to come, and Raydella Lewis hit me up. Okay, so it was me, Raydella, Carlise Burke, and Virgo Callie. We were going to go see Michael. But then I got this message on Thursday from my dear, dear friend of a million years, Sherman Golden. You know what? Sherman hasn't been on the channel since I started doing the Nesto content. So I started doing Nesto content January 24. And he hadn't been on the channel since, I started this content. But if you go back and look at my content, he's been on here like 3-4 times. All right. Sherman's always been very helpful to me in the platform. He has referred comedians to come over here and that sort of thing. Melanie Camacho was here because of Sherman. But anyway, Sherman opens up for Chris Tucker. He's been doing, been working directly with Chris Tucker for about
10 plus years. I want to say 15, but it's probably safer to just say 10. They've been friends for 40 years, but they have been working directly together for the last 10 at a minimum, right? And so he hit me up and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna be in California tomorrow and Saturday." I said, "What?" Because this is Thursday. I said, "Wait, where? Where are you gonna be at?" So he told me he was gonna be in Highland, California, and I didn't know where that was. Shit, I barely know where I am. Like, let me really break it down. I barely know where the hell I am. Okay, ever at any given moment. I'm just saying. So I looked it up and I was like, well, I'll be damned. That ain't nowhere from me. I mean, really. And it was not far from where we were going to plan to meet up. Oh, that's right. Thirsty Rabbit. Thank you, Virgo Callie. It was Thirsty Rabbit that was supposed to come, and then she couldn't last minute. Okay. She had a loss in the family. So please pray for she and her family during this time. So yes, I apologize, Thirsty Rabbit. Honey, definitely blame it on my menopausal head. Okay. I'm just telling you. All right. Blame it on the menopause, baby, because that's ridiculous. I couldn't remember. Anyway, so with that said, I said, well, damn it, man, you're going to be not far from where I am. I said I would come, but I made plans with a few of my supporters for the channel. It's our first time meeting, and I said, I'm sure getting the tickets at this late date is going to be rough or whatever. He's like, I can. Now, I knew he could get me a ticket. I wasn't worried about me, but I was just like, I don't know how much the tickets cost. I don't know that we'll be able to get tickets together. In my mind, I was like, I don't think we're able to do that. Like whatever. He said, no, I got the tickets. He said, just come. I said, well, I'll be damned. So I reached out to the ladies. And everyone was down. And I said, look, if y'all want to just go see Michael, we can. However, I got some complimentary tickets here if y'all want to go see Chris Tucker. And so that's what we did. And everyone was so gracious. As far as Chris Tucker sat, talked to each of us, took pictures with us, that kind of thing. We met his son. Y'all, have y'all seen the there is a little skit that's out here. It's a skit that's kind of redoing the whole Friday scene where Ice Cube and Chris Tucker are sitting on the porch or whatever. And but in this particular skit, it's Ice Cube's son and Chris Tucker's son playing the parts of their fathers, right? On the porch. Well, Chris Tucker's son was also there, so we met him, took pictures with him. All of them were real sweet. I called the son Smokey Jr. Okay, that's what I called him. I said, "Hey, Smokey Jr., come up here." Anyway, but we had a good damn time. Yeah, the Duchess. It was him. It was him. So you'll see him in the pictures over there too. I think I put him over there. If you are following on Facebook, baby, make sure you follow the VLenore Show on Facebook. I did post all of the pictures over there. There's probably like close to 20 pictures over there on the VLenore Show on Facebook. Okay, go join us over there. I think maybe I posted some on Instagram, but if not, I'll double check and I'll make sure I do that. Okay. But anyway, the ladies were beautiful. We had a great time. We had a delicious dinner. We had a delicious dinner. But let me tell y'all something. I don't eat a lot in one sitting. I love good food and I like my food to be good. Okay. And when I tell you the food I got was delicious, I ordered some gumbo. Oh, baby, it was delicious. It had the biggest shrimp you've ever seen in your life. Okay. It had crab meat, sausage, chicken. I mean, it was absolutely fucking delicious. And so, because I don't eat all my food in one sitting, I boxed half of it up. Because we had dinner first, and then we had the show. So the food was good. The beverages were good. Oh, we had martinis. We had wine. We had a flight of margaritas. Oh, it was wonderful. Yes, it was. And I just knew I was going to box up my food and I was going to enjoy it later tonight once I got home. Well, anyway, we went and we ate and we drank and then we packed up and then we moved over to the theater. And, before you walk into the theater, they check your purse for weapons. They take your phones and your Apple Watches and they lock them up in bags. And then they saw that I had my dinner. It was packaged up. It was in a container. It was in a bag. And they saw it and they said, "You can't take that in here." And I was like, "Why not?" They said, "Well, we just can't let you take your food in there." And they were like, you can toss it out, or you can go eat it out there, or you could take it out to your car. Baby, ain't nobody have time like that. We had time for me to walk back out to that damn car. Shit, it was hard as hell trying to figure out how to get in there. So, needless to say, I had to throw that shit in the trash. Baby, I was so mad. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was so mad. J Jammin', you have no idea. I was so hurt. Every fiber of my being was hurt. Now, mind you, I was enjoying the show, but I couldn't help think about that food I just threw away. And then it felt like I got hungry. I got real hungry. I got like super duper hungry. The longer the show went on, the hungrier I got. We got backstage, I'm getting even hungrier. Now I'm starving as if I hadn't eaten anything. I mean, when I tell you, it was, oh my God. Oh my God. So anywho, I was like, afterwards, I was like, I want some more gumbo. But they were all getting ready to leave and stuff. And Sherman was like, well, here, because they brought him in salmon Caesar salad. He's like, here, just take this or whatever. So I took it. And I did eat when I got home, but it was all right, you know what I mean? Because by the time I got home, I'm damn sure starving now. But the salmon salad was all right, it was okay. It was okay. But I'm still mad on today about that damn food. When I tell you them crab meat, that crab sauce chicken, had just enough kick to it. It wasn't super spicy. Had a spice to it. But baby, it was just right. That shit was delicious. Do you understand me? The shit was delish. And it's now in a trash can somewhere at the Yamava, I don't know how you say it, Yamava Casino over there in Highland, California. That's where it is right now. It's in a dumpster near you. I am so pissed. I am still pissed to this day. But anyway, the best part of it was the fact that I got to meet the V-Stylers. We had a good time. All of the ladies were so beautiful and sweet. We had fun. We had laughs. It was good people, good times, good food, good drink. It was just a great experience. So now we are actually going to reschedule because we are still going to see Michael. Okay, a couple of us have seen it. All right. And we want to see it again. So we're going again. So if you are in the California, Southern California area, and you want to meet up with us to go see Michael, honey, send me an email and y'all can go next time too. Okay. Now, I can't promise that Chris Tucker or anybody else I know is going to be in concert on that same weekend. I can't promise that. And I can't promise that if they are, that I'm going to be able to get tickets for every single body that was there. But baby, we sure would love to see you. Okay, we sure would love to see you. And so y'all make sure y'all let me know. Sarah Colette, you ain't here. Are you here? I don't think you're here. Are you here? If you're not here, are you, Sarah Colette? Because if you here, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad. Child. Tanya B here. The movie is it's just awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Virgo Cali. MJ next. Join us. Yes. Come through. I didn't think you was here, Sarah Colette. I didn't think you was here. But anyway, y'all can fly in and go. Y'all can fly in, honey. We're looking at going maybe in I think it's about 2-3 weeks. 2 weeks. Raydella is traveling, so we're gonna wait till Raydella gets back. So, oh, by the way, so it was Virgo Cali, Carlise Burke, and Raydella Lewis who joined me last night. So anyway, if y'all round, come and go with us. Okay. All right. Thanks, Cheryl, for putting out this information. If you guys want to reach out to me, you can do so via email or via IG is the best way to get me. So if you are interested in going with us or you want to be informed when we go, just send me an email and I'll let you know. All right. Okay. All right. And there's that. All right. Now, with that said, I'm ready to get into people's business. Okay. I'm ready to get into people's business. Baby, ain't nothing like a good old jailhouse love affair. All right. And we are going to get into our favorite jailhouse love affair between two folks, okay, that we love to watch. Okay. I didn't say you love them. I didn't say that. I said that we love to watch. Two people we love to watch. Okay. And that is Sonya and Nesto. Okay. Yes, they say you're nasty. All right. Wait, what you say, JJMV? You better than me. I would be going back to that venue for. Look. I was 2 seconds. We walked past that restaurant too on the way out. I was 2 seconds from just ordering a to-go plate. But I was like, calm your ass down. Go. Take your ass to the car. You got a whole salmon salad in your bag right now. I ate the salmon salad. It was probably better I ate that anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was probably better. Did y'all hit the like button? Come on now. Y'all can hit that damn like button. I know you can. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's free of charge. Okay. Now I will say this. I did pin this message just so you know we are on YouTube because why I love y'all. And look, we built this shit. We built this shit over here, and I'm just not in the mood for letting it die. Okay? So we're going to do a live over here at least once a week. Okay? Now, with that said, the video is not monetized because the channel is currently not monetized. So if you would like to tip the host, you can CashApp, PayPal, something like that. You can even Zelle. But just so you know, that's what's happening on today. So we won't be able to super chat. So I won't see messages that way. But I do have the Cash App open. And as I get them, if you are going to, excuse me, if you are going to pay, if you are going to tip via Cash App, make sure that in your message of the Cash App that you let me know what your YouTube name is, because I want to thank you. And I'll read your message that way, okay? Just so you know, I will. And with that said, juror number, thank you so much for your Cash App, okay? I appreciate it. You know, started me off good, okay? Praise God, won't he do it? And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get into this shit, okay? First and foremost, put some yellow hearts in the chat for our girl Shay and her husband over there at Phone Calls from Prison. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, Bo Ho Ho Bo. Y'all go ahead and put them yellow hearts in the chat for our girl. And we're going to get into a visit. There's 2 visits. So it just depends on how we rolling out today. We could potentially do both of them. But we're just going to start off with the first one right now. And I believe, what is the date on the first one, child? Well, we'll see it in a minute, I think. We'll know what the date is in a minute. But there's a couple of visits here that we are going to enjoy together. And get into it in just a second. Okay, y'all ready? Did y'all hit the like button? Huh? Let me check. Let me check. Let me see what them likes is doing. Okay. Now look, we got 125 in the chat. We got 75 likes. That ain't nothing nice. Okay. Now come on now. You can hit that damn like button. The admission is free. The admission is free. Just do that. At a minimum. Please. And thank you. My God. Because I love y'all, but I don't want to have to do this to you. Y'all gonna mess around, I'm gonna send the whole chat to the damn bell tower. Now hit that like button. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it.
How are you? Hold on, let me turn this thing up. Okay. How are you today? You sitting up high? That's good. You straight. You straight. You straight. You straight. You ain't got to be moving around with the camera be blinking going on. How are you today?
I'm fine. It's nice outside. It's pretty.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to put you got to what?
It's loud in there.
Yeah.
Loud.
Yeah.
You watching the game? The TV back on?
Yeah, it's back on. Yeah.
It's cold in there.
What are you talking about, boy? Yeah. Yep. Yep. So I see you got them honeycombs going on up there.
Honeycombs? Is that the thing? Is that the thing? Is that what we call braids? Jesus, the struggle braids. Do they do that somewhere? Is that a country thing? Like honeycombs, calling braids honeycombs? And then what are the braids doing? I guess I'm trying to understand the point in these braids, but I don't know. What you say, Sarah Colette? Oh, the peel and stick color form hair. Y'all, is that a thing to call braids in the? Is it a Southern thing? Because I've never once heard that. Okay, I've heard of braids and cornrows and French braids and plaits, but I don't know nothing about no honeycombs Oh, the braids. Sweet Pea said, the braids resemble honeycombs. Do they? Okay. Is that a thing? Black Make Beautiful Ever said, no. Not a beehive. Not a beehive, First Lady. A beehive. I was gonna say, Miss Principal said, no, he made that shit up. Okay, apparently, because I didn't know that was a thing. But okay, child. We don't know nothing about this. Tanya Beers. Sarah Colette said, I've been in the South for 20 years. I've never heard it called that. I know, right? LRG said, what in the honeycomb Randy Jackson is going on? I can't. Yeah, Nestoisms. Those Nestoisms is something else, ain't it? All right, let's go. Let's hear about her honeycombs. I ain't watched this, so by the way, y'all know I ain't watched neither one of these visits. So it's me and you on tonight. Okay. Some of y'all probably watched it a couple times, but this is my first time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to do something with it until so you don't cut it.
Oh, okay.
My niece,
Oh.
I mean my goddaughter did this when I was in Cleveland.
Okay. That's good. Give you something to do. Look nice on you. Yeah. Okay.
Took us 20 years.
Okay. Well, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Woman gotta do what they gotta do, right?
Yeah, right. We got to switch it up.
Hey, LG. Thank you so much, LG, aka LRG. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Love you, V. I love you back. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So good to be a girl. So good to be a girl.
Okay.
Y'all
So.
TV back on out here.
Huh?
TV back on.
Yeah. You can tell, can't you?
It's loud.
Yeah, it's loud. Yeah. They're just getting ready for Dion team coming on next, so I'm excited about that. They give me something to do.
Who's coming on?
Dion, Colorado.
Oh, college.
Yeah. That's really all I really like. I just like his style, with the son and
He got one
daddy
or two
team.
kids playing for that team.
He got one, and he got a godson. I just like that whole story. Yeah, I like that storyline. Yeah, I love to see men interact with their kids like that, especially men. You don't see that too much no more. You don't see that too much no more.
They're trying to make it extinct. It's
Well,
crazy.
Well, hey, I enjoy it. I experienced it, so I understand how I feel. Yes. Yes. So I'm glad they can't take that away from me. So, but anyway, so how's life going? You out there free, enjoying it? All the weather experiences.
It's
Hilarious. And I should have highlighted the message right above that. Mr. Principal says storyline. That's that man's real life. Exactly, ain't no storyline. Barry Cherry says the deadbeat. Okay, says the deadbeat. Yes, Dion. Now, if I understand correctly, I don't know about the godson piece of it, but I know that he was raising wasn't it his sister's kids? I think somebody passed away, and he was taking care of multiple nieces and nephews or something, and raised them as his own. And I do love that whole thing, but it's so fun. See, Nesto likes him because Dion is not just an athlete, he's a star. You know what I mean? Deion Sanders has always been an entertainer, if you will. If y'all remember when he used to play damn football, it was showtime, okay? Because he was out there, he was doing the damn thing, but then he gonna give us a show every time he hit a damn touchdown or something. See, I don't know football, but I know some of these motherfuckers, and I loved and knew Deion Sanders because he was an entertainer, right? So Nesto is very celebrity focused. He wants to be a star, and ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be a star. You need a little talent, and you need a little skill, You need to be able to be great at something outside of scamming people, but he's not even good at that. But Nesto, at the end of the day, he is very, very, very celebrity centered. Okay. So he is only watching and only drawn to Dion because Dion is a star. Dion's a black man. He's a star. But Nesto, y'all ain't got nothing in common because you ain't raised none of your damn kids. Okay. And there's probably some out here we don't know about, but you ain't raised none of them. You're a horrible daddy, a horrible stepdaddy, and a horrible human being. Period. Period. But that is neither here nor there. Yeah, he's image driven. But think about the images that he's drawn to. I've never hear him saying he's drawn to any real political figures, community, activist figures. He don't even know what's going on in the community. He only gives a damn about celebrities. You notice that? Yeah, he's a horrible husband, DC Lively. He's horrible. He's just damn horrible, period. So there you go. You know what I mean? But let's listen.
The holiday season. You know how that
Yeah.
go.
Well, this is my third Thanksgiving sitting in here, so
Fuck, really? Yeah.
yep, yeah.
They feed
Come
y'all some
on,
crappy things.
come on. I know your mind is spinning off the chain right now. I already know that. I already know it. So
She ain't got nothing to say. She's stumped right now because, yes, you kept saying he was going to be out next week, next month, next this. And it's been so many next to the point where this is the third Thanksgiving. What you got to say about that, Sonya? What you got to say about that? Hey, Lady Dimples. Boho Hobo, so he can't even pronounce activist. He damn sure can't spell it. Now, you ask him to spell that shit. Ciao. But yes, Sonya, what you got to say about that? What's the encouragement you got for him now? I got news for you. Sir, you're going to be there for at least two more Thanksgivings in that jailhouse. But then eventually you're going to make it over to the prison and you're going to spend the rest of your Thanksgivings there. Okay, until you die. And that's what I know. Okay, that's just what I know. I ain't got to wish it for you. It's just is what it is. It's in the cards. Okay? All right, let's listen.
I get it.
Hey, Only Me.
Yeah, I already know it. But thank you for coming to see me. Taking the time out. Appreciate you.
The baby's got a cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she was up cranky all this morning. I think she went to bed like at 5. And I'm sitting here like, girl, I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. So I got up at 8.
Okay, why you taking that roll on so early, just not getting back? I asked you a question, but you didn't answer it.
You said I'm taking a roll back early, but what?
Why are you taking that roll on so fast and you just got back? You ain't even acclimate yourself back in yet.
Listen, they was calling me that whole day, Thursday, when I said I'd be back on Thursday. I had got like 4 phone calls. You're back. And I was like, yeah, I'm back. I'll get her in the morning. This was Thursday. And I was supposed to get her this morning, but they was like, no, we'll drop her off. So they dropped her off.
Wow.
I mean, I get her so that I feel like whenever they need a break, I give it to them. Because I just don't want nothing happening to her. Whenever they want her, they get her. Whenever they want to give her, I take her. So it's no pressure. Because some people need a break without saying I need a break. And a lot of these people hurt their kids because of frustration, lack of patience and stuff. And I ain't doing shit else. So my granddaughter grown now. She 18 next month, so
Is she going to the military?
Now would be a good year to go when he get in office because it ain't gonna be any war.
What'd she say? What'd she say? I need to be writing down these timestamps. What'd she say? Okay, there's two things I want to address here. First thing is, I do, and I've said this before, I do believe that Sonya loves that baby. And she's saying just now, if you heard her right before I stopped it, she even says, Katie's turning 18 and I ain't gonna have nobody to play with. So that's the first thing. I do think that she loves that baby, and in some ways the baby might be good for her. In many ways, I bet the baby keeps her motivated. She's not very social. She doesn't have a lot of friends. The one friend we know that she has is thousands of miles away from her. Okay, or at least hundreds and hundreds of miles away. But my guess is, close to 1,000 miles from Atlanta to Cleveland or wherever she is, Detroit. So there's that. So I think that this baby has been good for her. And clearly, she's probably good for the baby too. I don't know where this mama is. I don't know why the mama ain't got nothing to do with her child like this and then gave the baby over to another girl who works in a strip club. I don't know. But there's that. Now, with that said, let's move on to the more obvious ridiculous shit. When Trump gets into office, it's going to be better because why? What was that again? It's going to be better because there won't be no whats? This man has dismantled the whole entire damn Constitution. He has made racial disparities more of a disparity. He has really torn down everything. But this idea about wars, that's a whole nother level. And he trying to cause more of them, if you ask me. Out here stealing countries and presidents and all kinds of shit. He's trying to steal from the African countries, from the South American countries, European country. He's trying to steal everything. This man has been a whole demon out here in that damn White House. Hell, he done tore up the damn White House. Literally. And I mean, truly, he has done that. He has torn it up. Not figuratively, but literally. Okay, the building, the people in office over there or in the child, it's a mess. It's a mess. Sonya, tell me why you still support this man. She even tried to support him when I brought it up. Well, she kind of brought it up during that last phone call I had with her. And I was like, we ain't getting distracted. We can have that conversation some other time. We talk about Nesto's raggedy ass and you. But she really was trying to take up for him then. I cannot with her. Girl.
So when you going to get your... When you going... Yeah, that's true. This is true. So when you getting your Noro?
I knew. I'm on a Numar.
Say whatever you call it.
A Numar.
No, that little plastic thing. I call it plastic.
It was Numar or a Newell or a Numar. Right, because it's not a Prevost.
No, they're just plastic to me. They just ain't. The wind blow them off.
No, it's not.
So the truck get past and it starts shaking.
I gotta see some literature on that.
Sarah Colette, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Newmar
it is.
and Newell, they up there with Prevost. They got $2-3 million coaches.
I know they do. They got all that fake stuff. I know all that.
I know your Prevost is the Rolls Royce of RVs.
Hold on 1 second. Only Me 23. Was this you? Is this you? I think it's you. If it's not you, I don't want to, because the person didn't say their name, but I feel like it's you. Um, Thank you so much for the cash up. I appreciate y'all. Love you so much. Really, I do. Thank you so much. Only was that you? Okay, only me 23. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Love you, boo.
Well,
But Newmar and Newell is just as good. They're right there.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna say. I sure thank you for all the pictures you send me. Keep my mind out there, staying focused, something to look forward to. I appreciate it. Really do. Instead of all the negativity, try to stay focused a little bit.
They
So
positive.
I appreciate it.
Bitch.
Are you having you started had a anxiety yet?
Hold on. Let me say this in all fairness. Y'all, I told y'all years and years and years ago, before I went from my pixie cut to this really short haircut that I have now, I was told this was years and years ago, which was a lie, but I didn't know it at the time. They said, you're going to have to let your relaxer um, grow out before you're able to, wear your hair that short or whatever. And I was like, really? I was like, okay. So I went and got braids, and I got them, and they were the thicker braids, and I had them all, you know, like a short bob, like the bob hit me at my chin, and it was kind of up higher in the back and down in the front, whatever. And baby, when I tell you that damn hair itched the shit out of me, I only had them in there for 6 weeks. When I tell you, ooh, I felt like sleeping on them wasn't comfortable, wearing them down in my face, I felt like I was just never comfortable, but that scalp was itching the hell out of me. I was like, oh no, I'll never do this again, child. I can't. So I understand why Sonya's scratching her scalp, but she ain't even got no like real long braid. I mean, it's not even like a whole bunch of braids right there. And I'm wondering how long she's had them in. But damn, that's not even a lot of braids. Like, I'm guessing there's probably about 7, 8 braids. I mean, I can't really tell, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of braids. Maybe 12 braids max. I mean, I can't really tell, but chum. Hey, baptize that ass.
Oh, who what?
Anxiety, the stuff all in your head and stuff.
So no, I haven't. Because I don't.
Did he say anxiety? Y'all, please put anxiety in the chat. He wanted to know if she had anxiety about her hair. I didn't know that was a thing for her, but okay.
I don't have that many braids in my hair. I think I only got maybe 10.
Oh, okay.
I can come out of them real quick. So no, I haven't had anxiety. The first night I woke up and I was this close, and I had to go downstairs and eat and distract myself. It was like 4 in the morning and nobody was up to be like distract me or whatever. So I was just like, don't get in your head, so go eat. So other than that, no, I haven't really thought about it. It hasn't bothered me. It's not that many. And in the back's in a ponytail, so there's no braids in the back.
Huh?
Okay.
So it's unfinished braids? Like, well, I don't understand. Who does that? Who gets half their head braided? I'm confused as hell. I'm confused as hell. And honestly, I'm beginning to wonder, I'm feeling like she probably, just with this whole swoop thing that's happening in the front, I'm feeling like she might have done this herself. The parts ain't straight. I feel like she did this. Either she or Katie. If Katie did them, they'd probably be better. But I feel like she did this herself. Baby. Very Cherry said, I think the braids make her feel restricted or claustrophobic. So maybe that's why. Oh, have they had this conversation before? I'm guessing they have. I don't remember it. Wow. Lady Dimple said this is how he spelled. Exerty is how he spells anxiety. A mess. Okay. Miss R. Clark said, one word to describe that hair is ugly. Okay. I know it ain't. Look at the braids. I mean, braids. Look at the part. The parts ain't even straight. I don't know nobody, no professional person that would have such janky parts. Real said it's probably the junk she has in her hair to make it lay down. Now that's probably true too. Very much so. Ciao. Okay. Oh wait. Lady Dimple said nope. She said her goddaughter did it for her. How old is this goddaughter? Because most people, like them young folks, they be real particular. A lot of them young kids, they really can do some hair now. They can put some weave in. They can color. They can do a lot of shit. But these parts right here, I don't know who did these. And the way that swoop is happening in the front totally shows you that her hair's not that long in the front. It's not that long in the front. This is short hair in the front that she has swooped over because she likes to do the swoopation of it all. Miss R. Clark said, Baby Measure did it. And the Duchess said she did her hair or her goddaughter is 5. I agree. I agree. All right, let's listen.
So yeah, it's only about 10 braids, 8 braids in my hair.
See?
Not a lot.
I knew it. I knew it. So who does unfinished braids like that? Now, I have seen people who have had like maybe the cornrows going all the way back to like the middle of their hair and then the rest of it being loose. I've seen that. But makes sense why that would be the case with these 8 to 10 braids on the top of her head. Make it make sense. I can't. Me too. Look, I swoops a little too, and I ain't got no hair, Miss Principal. I swoops a little bit my damn self. Hey, Mixtress Monica. So, child. She's an introvert. Says she looks like she got the bald spot. Now, it is giving that on that other side. Back there by the swoops. See, she done swooped this too. Anyway, all I'm saying about the swoopation of it all is the fact that she did this shit. And she was conscious of that because she needs the swoops to give her the appearance of a hairline. So anyway, I just don't think it was a great job. But
And they're not tight.
Okay.
Plaits. You know what your grandma used to call them? Plaits.
Class, yeah.
Plaid.
What you know about that? You showing your age now. You showing your age right now, boy. What you talking? Yeah.
That's country, right?
Yeah,
Plaid.
yeah. No, country's everywhere. It don't matter where you're from. You're gonna have some kind of country in you now. So, hey, I'm
My
proud to be
dad was
country.
my dad was from Georgia. He was from what's that place called? Pelham, Georgia,
Pelham.
near
Oh, you
Jacksonville,
way down
at the
there.
bottom.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of that.
I went there once. It was sad. It's really little. Like it's really little there. Like after 20 years, you can't help but screw somebody you know already screwed because it's so little of a town, like a soap opera. You know how that be? Crazy. You shaking like
Okay.
you got a rag around your neck?
Yeah. Because the air get on me now, start like coughing and stuff. Because the air hitting it. Yeah, because the vent is right on top of my
I don't even
head.
know what it's. They don't have the heat on. They have the air on still.
Heat on? No, they got to keep that. They got to keep that air cold in here, so they get the acting up when they get hot in here. Yeah.
They shouldn't even have the air on. Just turn it off.
Well, when it's cold in here, keep everybody, their temperament down. But when it start warming up, that's when everybody start acting up. Irritated,
Really?
start getting. Yeah, that's how it is.
I wonder if that's true. Now, I do think that there are certain things that they do. Like, okay, so apparently there's this juice. It's not really juice that they serve with the meals. And I mean, I don't know about there, but there's this juice. I don't know if anybody in here has ever been a corrections officer or something. And y'all tell me if this is true or not. But there's this juice that they serve and it comes in a little carton. Sometimes they bring it out in a big old bucket, right? And Apparently there's no juice in it, and you know that because it's on the carton or whatever. But apparently the reason why they give you the juice is it's supposed to impact your libido. I said, what? So I don't know if it impacts other parts of your behavior, but your libido in particular, it does. And I guess that's supposed to keep folks from wanting to have sex in there. Now, y'all tell me if that's true. Yes. Hey, let's talk about it all. So if that's the case with the juice, it wouldn't surprise me about the temperature having to be something. Keeps the the temperamental down. Hello. Yeah, which is a V call Slanya. Slanya. she was a CIO. Oh, that's true. Right, whatever. Is it true though? I ain't trying to be funny, but I just can't imagine them hiring someone the size of Sonya. I mean, I don't mean a height issue as much as I mean she's so fucking small, height wise and weight wise. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's not, and I can't think of actually, let me see if I can find out anything. And let me see. Best, worst, prison. Okay, what is jail juice? Prisoner believe the system is arrested following a traffic stop. He said quickly befriended another man. Let's see. I don't know if this is some article. At dinner, they were given a liquid with the appearance of water and the flavor of juice. Confused as to why he was given this unusual liquid, he turned to his new pal for an explanation. They put hormones in it. That is what they said. They put hormones in it, the guy claimed. So guys can't get horny in jail. I knew it. It's a whole thing. Okay, so let me see. Okay, this is a article. Let me look. I'm gonna show y'all. I am going to show y'all. Hold on. See, this is a teaching show, okay? This here is a teaching show. You gonna learn today. They don't call me an edutainer for no good ass reason. You understood me? Okay, you understand? So here it goes. It said prisoners still believe the penal system is secretly dosing them with anti-horny drugs. Now, I don't know if it's true, but we're going to find out, okay? That's exactly what I was talking about. So, okay. This something in the water theory has persisted for years across jails and prisons in the U.S. Even if it's just an urban legend, it still tells us something important about the current criminal justice system. Recently, a friend of mine recounted his night in jail after being arrested following a traffic stop in Charlotte County, Florida. He said he quickly befriended another young man who'd been in jail before. At dinner, they were given a liquid with the appearance of water and the flavor of juice. Confused as to why he was given this unusual liquid, he turned to his new pal for an explanation. They put hormones in it, the guy claimed, so guys can't get horny in jail. This something in the water theory has persisted for years across jails and prisons in the U.S. The myth. Okay, so they say it's a myth. The myth has taken many forms. In some cases, the drinks are laced with hormones. In others, saltpeter, I don't even know what saltpeter is. Saltpeter / potassium nitrate, allegedly inhibiting one's sex drive and ability to achieve an erection when dissolved into food and drink. are used instead. Has anyone ever heard of the prisons putting estrogen into the male inmates' food to make them less aggressive? Has anyone in prison had lumps appear on their body, especially the chest area, that are unexplained? Please let me know, asked one user on the Prison Talk forum in 2003. In another post on the same forum, someone else inquired about a similar theory. Has anyone heard of saltpeter? It is something they put in food or drink they feed the prisoners. I have heard it slows down the men's sex drive. And what are the side effects? And is it harmful to them? Although neither the Bureau of Prisons nor the Charlotte County Sheriff's Department responded to my request for comment. For the most part, these claims are quickly shut down, with users replying that prisoners themselves typically make the food and that the practice would be illegal. The rumor goes that the reason they do this is to keep rapes low and to keep sexual urges low, explains the YouTuber After Prison Show in a video about the theory. I got to be completely honest with you. I didn't see low sexual urges while I was in prison at all. Guys were jacking off faster than jackrabbits in the corner of their bunk areas. If they were getting this in their food, they probably should have doubled the dose. This did not really clear anything up for me. They're calling it a myth, but they haven't proven that it's not. I'm telling you, that's what they told me. Now, look, with anything, let's be clear. With anything, like any medications, what the dose that works for you may not work for me, right? So it is possible that something is in the food. It is possible something is in the food and drink, and it has impact on some and not all. So there's that. The other part that the prisoners make the food, well, he was in jail. That guy wasn't in prison. And in jail, my understanding is all that food is shipped in. It's brought in. What's the name of that company? I can't think of the name of the company. I had a friend that worked for that company 30 years ago. But they supply the foods for jails and prisons around the country, but jails in particular. And so the food is brought in, already plated and that sort of thing. That's why it's cold by the time most people get it, because it was warm when they brought it over there, but God forbid it be wintertime or something, and it's sitting in a truck or it's sitting in the back and they're having to deliver to thousands of inmates or whatever. But ain't nobody, they went down there making all that damn food. Just didn't happen like that. So anyway, what y'all say? Good Judy said, I Googled it and it said there's no height or weight limit, but you have to pass the physical test. I can't see her doing that, especially because of her medical issues. Well, at the time that she's saying that she was a corrections officer, had that shit, well, I guess it had to have happened. Because she said she got shot at the age of 23. So, was she a corrections officer after that? And maybe girl, but can you imagine little ass Sonya trying to stop some shit in the jail or the prison? They would whoop Sonya's little ass. Child, she ain't got no energy either. Anywho. Wait, what? Y'all had heard of the saltpeter? My mom said the word saltpeter a few months ago, and I said, what the fuck? She said they use it in jails and prisons. Mariah said, I've only heard of saltpeter when reading about the American Revolution. Really? What'd they say then? Then folks said, I can't imagine, because she is lying about that. Yeah, I'm not saying that they can't discriminate. I mean, that they should discriminate, but I'm just saying, damn. I would think you need to be. I don't know. I just. Real said. Hold on. Real said. My son used to work as a cook in the county jail. He said they had different food for the guards from the inmates. I believe that. Absolutely. I definitely believe that shit. They used it in the military for what? What is it for? Okay, now I got to go look up saltpeter. Hold on. Now I got to look for damn saltpeter. Shit, I can't even get to the. How come this won't open? Okay, here we go. Saltpeter. Is that how you even say it? Ooh, you can buy saltpeter at on what's the material? Oh, so saltpeter is potassium nitrate, right? Okay, here we go. Definition. Okay. It says, okay, potassium nitrate occurs as okay, I don't need to know that about where it comes from the planet. Its alleged value as a drug for suppressing sexual desire is purely imaginary, they say. It says purely imaginary. Potassium nitrate is white in color and soluble in water. Yes, it was clear juice. I will say that. It was clear. Well, what's it for then? Let me see. I don't see what it's for. Well, that don't tell me what it's for though. Let me see. What is it used for? And is it true? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, it says it has no effect on carnal urges. The story that this chemical was put into soldiers' food to decrease their sex drive is a total myth. It says it has no effect. The story, okay. Well, what is it used for then? What is the point? What is the point here? Shit. Damn, it says it can cause double vision and difficulty in swallowing. Damn. Wait, what? Then why are they giving it to you? What's it for, child? They say it's untrue that it's to suppress. Wait, Wait, what y'all saying? Y'all got stuff in the chat. Let me look at y'all stuff. Historically, saltpeter was a vital state-secured resource primarily used as the key oxidizer in black powder, gunpowder. That's why I kept seeing something about explosives for firearms, cannons, and early explosives. So why the fuck they putting it in your food? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It was also widely used to preserve rations like corned beef, though it is famously and falsely rumored to have been slipped into troops' food to suppress their sex urges. What y'all think? Y'all think that's true? It's good for meat curing, stump removal, and ammunition. Now, you want me, but then again, why in the hell are we eating some or drinking some shit? You putting it in the body, but you use it for ammunition and for removing stumps. Really? Really? What y'all think? Y'all think it's good for us or no? I got a feeling it ain't. I got a feeling it ain't good for us. And they gave it to us anyway. And why is it that people believe that it's used for suppressing carnal urges? Huh? I don't get it. Thank you, Miss Principal. That's what I'm saying. Only Me 23 said, I think it was all false. You think so? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Only Me 23. I think it does something, because why else would they give it to the people? What is it that they're hoping it does for the people? Why wouldn't they just give them some real juice or just give them some clear water? But instead, they want you drinking that shit. I don't know. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Boost customer said keeps men from shooting blank. You think? I mean, I don't understand. Shooting blanks where though? Up in the club? In the Badusi? Well, they give it to women too. So if it is to keep men, affecting men's sex drive, they're giving it to the women too. So I don't know. I don't know. The Duchess said, they say every lie got some truth in it. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This shit, if they talk about since the Revolutionary War, they've been using this shit since the war to now, and nobody's been able to stop telling that lie about what's going on in the juice. It makes me think there's some truth to what's going on in the juice. There's got to be something. It's got to be something to it. It's got to be something to it. So anyway, let's listen, child. Let's listen.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, they keep it cold so you kind of, keep to
Be
yourself.
too
When you start,
distracted and shit. Be like this.
yeah, yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, keep them fruit flies down.
I was watching I was watching this guy's video. DOJ did a investigation on Fulton County, and they was talking about the conditions and the inmates and how long they've been there, and which is a reflection of the DA's office, because there's one guy that's been in there 13 years in the fucking
What?
county. 13 years.
What county? You talking about Fulton?
Fulton County, waiting for a court date. 13 years, 5 months he's been locked up, waiting on a court date. I'm sitting there like, who is still alive from his case? 13 years? What the fuck? Who's going to remember what's going on? How does it take you 13 years to bring somebody to court? Why is he sitting in Fulton? A couple guys have been in there 5 years.
Yeah, I met them.
Right. So I'm sitting here like, what's up with the workload that the DA's office can't just say, the sheriff's supposed to notify them and say, these people have been in here longer than a year. We need to push these people out of here because it's not designed. And that place, they were showing the pictures, the plumbing, the feces. They were saying how half of the mattresses be soaked in sewage. It's very inhumane. People could sue.
So let me get this right. She's saying somebody was in the jail for 13 years. Why would people be dead within 13 years? She's such a dumbass. I'm trying to understand why he would be in jail. Anybody would be in the jail for 13 years. That don't sound right. That sounds like a lie. I don't think I believe that. 13 years? 13 years. In the jail, not prison, but in the jail. That seemed little, I don't know if I believe that. Okay. Bo said, look at Nesto. I think he just shit himself. The thought that he could be sitting in that place for 13 years. Very Chase said, I couldn't find that case. I think it's a lie. Yeah, it's got to be a lie. That don't make no sense. And she said the DOJ was why I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Say Jay, but this still has nothing to do with Nesto. Madame D.A. Willis has nothing to do with this situation either. Absolutely. Absolutely. 13 years.
Just to be housed in that need to sue, coming out of there, just being there, and the inhumane. I don't care what I did. You still human, you know. And then they
Now,
said a
hold on
lot of
what you did now.
a
Hold
lot
on,
of
hold
them
on.
that
It
are
ain't
even
what you
innocent.
did now. It ain't what you did. It's what you are accused. It ain't say what you did. So don't say what you did now. It's what you're accused of doing. Let's get
Accused,
that.
whatever. But
Yeah.
everybody
Okay.
that's sitting in there, for the most part, are considered innocent. Because you got to say I'm presumed innocent. The ones that went to court and was found guilty, they shipped them right out of there. So everybody, they said, for the most part, is awaiting. So they're considered innocent until proven guilty.
Okay. Correct.
So you got
Correct.
innocent people in there living in those conditions. And that is atrocious. And even if they were found guilty, you still don't treat humans, in that manner. Because if it was like cold-blooded, cruel, like criminals, it might be five of those in there, that might deserve to be, slung in the mud or whatever. But everybody.
Only five, y'all. Only five. Only five. That's it. That's all. Okay, wait. We getting more. We getting more intel. Twin mom said they serve a lot of excess carbs in jailhouse. I'm sorry, in jail food and on commissary. Extra fat cells make estrone, which is a form of estrogen. It decreases libido in men and causes ED. There's some. Look. I don't doubt any of that. And it is by design. You know what I'm saying? That makes so much sense. That even this, because it's clear that they put a lot of preservatives or something in that food. Because they want to fill them up, but they don't care whether or not it's healthy. It's done in a healthy way. Like that's not even a consideration, if you ask me. And that juice, it very specifically says on the carton, no actual juice is in it. It's completely clear. It's got some weird aftertaste to it. And then the fact that people, I just can't imagine that this has gone on all this time and it not be true. There not be some truth to it. So yeah, okay. So not only the juice, but we're saying that the things that they actually even provide on the commissary, they have selected, it sounds like, for a very specific purpose. Okay, the Duchess said, I just Googled it and it said, yes, you can be in jail for 13 years without being convicted and has happened in every state. Are you serious? How? How? Why is this happening? Like, why is this happening? Like, I'm curious. So, what, they never went to trial? They never. What is the point? Why keep them in there? That's weird. Why not move them to prison? Huh? I wonder what the reasons why that can. Okay, CJ. I wonder what the reasons could be that would cause somebody to have to be in there and they ain't had no trial, they ain't took no plea agreement. I mean, make that make sense. Um, let me see something here real quick. Let me see. Was an innocent man left in Fulton County Jail for 13 years? Let's see. Okay, so it says, yes, there are documented instances of legally innocent people waiting behind bars at the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta for approximately a decade or more while awaiting their day in court. Investigations from local news outlets, such as the Atlanta News First investigation, revealed that an unprecedented backlog in criminal cases led to extreme pretrial detentions. Because these individuals had not yet been convicted of the crimes they were accused of, they remained legally innocent and trapped in the system due to compounding factors like pandemic related court delays and lack of dedicated legal representation. Okay, so I could see how, let's say you were in jail a couple of years waiting for trial or something. Maybe you didn't have an attorney or whatever, and then the pandemic hit, and now you're stuck, and now there's a backlog. Ooh, but 13 years, Jesus. Due to the severe violence, overcrowding, and unconstitutional conditions stemming from these massive backlogs, the Fulton County Jail has been under intense scrutiny, including a civil rights investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice. The systemic issues have left many unconvicted individuals in legal limbo. If you or someone you know is dealing with an unresolved case in the Fulton County system, resources like the Southern Center for Human Rights work to monitor conditions and advocate for those facing unconstitutional delays in the Georgia justice system. Do you think Sonya reached out to him? Do you think Sonya thinks that Nesto falls in this category and she called the Southern Center for Human Rights and told them about it? Huh? I'm just wondering. Oh, wait, Virgo Cali, what you in here saying? Hold on. Let me go back. What'd you say, Virgo Cali? Oh, Virgo Cali said maybe they are mental cases and are going through competency hearings before criminal cases. So that delays things. But damn, 10 to 13 years, Jesus. Uh-oh. What is this? You see how we be learning about the law up in here? What's Google crew of bridge? Latavia Roberson and her team stole money from our small town community event. Wait, what? Crew of bridge. Is that case pertaining to this? Just curious. I don't know you, crew of bridge. Are we staying on topic here? Not sure I know who or what that has to do with this. And I want to think that it does have something to do with it, because if you came in here trying to change the direction of the conversation, that's going to be problematic for me. But crew of bridge, I don't know what that has to do with what we're talking about, but okay. CJ, Nesto still isn't a part of this case. Nesto lying to his lawyers and playing musical lawyers is why Nesto is still in jail. Yeah. Musical lawyers, for real. For real. Okay, let me get on back over here. Let's see what she's saying, y'all.
Everybody else is just like stupid stuff.
Okay, so how is the world adapting to the new president-elect?
It's still split. The Democrats are still mad. Instead of just moving on, like, all right, he won. We'll wait 4 years, and then we'll come back 4 years. But it was mainly, I think, it's the fear that the Democrats put in everybody's head that this is going to be the last election if he win. It's going to be no more democracy. He hates women. You can't get an abortion. Like,
he's the one who said that if he's elected, there would be no need to vote ever again. He said that out of his mouth. If you look at what's happening right now, he is destroying the democracy. All right? This gerrymandering, all of these things getting rid of DEI, like all of these things. He is literally breaking down what this country alleged to be built on, right? What all did she just say? Oh, you can't get an abortion. You can't unless you're in certain states. What? Where's the lie? And this shit came from their mouths. The Democrats didn't have to say none of this. A mess. Boho Hobo said, I love how this aged. I love this for some. She still denies it. I'm not convinced that Nesto is a Trump fan. Nesto is not a Trump fan at all, but he can't justify nothing because he's stupid and he don't read nothing, so he don't understand. But he know that that orange man ain't right. That's right. He's trying to be a king. That's why they have to keep having these no kings protests. Okay? CJ said, this bitch, they never moved on from President Obama winning. So much so that Trump did everything to destroy the Affordable Care Act. Now people are out of medical insurance. This man has destroyed everything, dismantling parts of the government that were designed to allegedly designed to create fairness, but all of this shit is gone. Are you serious? But when I talked to her that last time, she tried to throw out these Trump things. She said, I still, she's like, that's my dude. I love him. Talking about Trump. She's ridiculous. Ridiculous, but okay. I want to go back. I want to hear again all the things about Trump that are not true.
Come back 4 years, but it was mainly I think it's the fear that the Democrats put in everybody's head.
The Democrat
that this is going to be the last election if he wins. There's going to be no more democracy. He hates women. You can't get an abortion.
You can't.
What about my gay rights? I was trying to figure out, what are gay rights? What is gay rights?
Even that too. I mean, everything she's saying is what exactly has happened. And they ain't done. It's only been a year.
What is gay rights? What do gay people do differently than straight people? It's only one thing they do differently. Other than that, what do gay people do that straight people don't do? I was confused about what are gay rights. What are gay rights? Do we know?
I ain't making no comments on none of that stuff. I already know how it goes.
It's just a question. I don't know.
I'm not making.
I'm trying to figure out. I got a lot of.
Okay.
Nesto, why won't you make any comments? This pertains to you. Don't you want gay rights, Nesto? Don't you? If Nesto had gay rights, he wouldn't be hiding around here when he goes to sleep with transgender women. He would just be upfront about the shit. But it is what it is.
Gay cousins. And I'm trying to figure out, what are gay rights? What are gay rights? What do gay people do differently than straight people? Because the only thing that make you gay is your sexual preference. Other than that, you breathe like I breathe, you eat like I eat, you move like I move, you associate, you hang out. Like, what are the rights of gay people?
Miss R. Clark said, ask Ernie. He's gay for pay. He is. Apparently he is. But I think that he might just be gay, period. But he'll definitely be gay for pay. He's definitely that. Just as Shar said, you can tell she doesn't talk to people, work with people, know anyone or service anyone but nasty Nesto, clearly. And that's what I was saying at the beginning of the live. I think that baby gives her somewhat of an outlet and an excuse for not venturing off too far and getting too close to other people and going out and about, because she's not comfortable. I don't feel like Sonya is socially comfortable. I think she's socially awkward. I think that the baby is good for her in many ways. And I also believe she's probably good for the baby. I do think that she loves the baby. Now, I'm not saying it's good to be locking babies in closets. That is not what I'm suggesting. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying she do everything right. I ain't saying that. I ain't there though. But I do think she loves that baby. I do. I do. Hey, this is true. Excuse me. This is true. Says she's only MAGA because she feels she's included in a group and all she has to do is agree with what they say. She doesn't fit in the black community, so she sells her soul just to belong. That's probably very damn true. Probably very true. Bo Ho Ho Bo said Nesto is actually smarter than Sonya. I agree. He is uneducated and too lazy to educate his damn self. But he's slicker than Sonya. She is low IQ, in her boy's words, not mine. Look, I do agree. Bo ho ho bo, I do damn agree with what you're saying here. Um, I think that he is smarter. And I do think that if Nesto, oh, Shell, thank you so much. Shell, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate that. I really, really do. That dude 06, thank you for the Cash App. Damn it. Good grief. Queen Black, thank you for the Cash App. I love you. Thank y'all. Prima Wanda done went to bed and I didn't get to thank her. Thank you, Prima Wanda, if you're still listening. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you. I didn't check. I'm so glad I did. Okay. Wait, and make sure y'all didn't say nothing that y'all wanted me to say. Okay. I wanted to make sure nobody had any actual messages in their Cash App. If y'all have messages, let me know, and I promise I'll read them out loud. But thank you, everybody. Okay. I agree with you. I do think, look, yes, they're dumb. Yes, Nesto is dumb, but Nesto doesn't have to be dumb. He's too lazy. And I think he has poor self-esteem. I think when you have poor self-esteem, you do what you feel you have to do. You feel a lot of times like all of what you, I think you're doing the best you feel you can do. I think that he is lazy, but I do feel that he does not think that he can legitimately do stuff and be successful at it. But any of us, if we do the research, if we do the studying, if we do the practicing, if we have the discipline, we can do we can do anything we really want to do, most things anyway. And I will tell you that, whenever I've made the worst decisions in my life, it's been because in that moment I'm stuck with low self-esteem or disappointment, or there's something going on in me, fear, desperation, whatever that is will cause people to make poor decisions. But also, I think that that's kind of what has happened with Nessa on some level, because there's the other part of me that just says this nigga was born a bad seed. He's nasty. He's disgusting. All of those things are true too. But I think I do think you have to be mentally unwell to have sex with your child. You're clearly mentally unwell. But again, to your point, Bo Ho Ho Bo, I do believe that Nesto is likely to be smarter than Sonya. But they're both lazy. They're both very, very much lazy. Real says scamming is a career choice for him. Yes. Yes. Now, Sonya, on the other hand, she has less of an excuse, if you ask me, to be this stupid. And that's because, A, she was born into a situation many aren't. whether her mother and father were together or not, whether the mother stayed or not, whether the father had a bunch of kids or not. They lived in a good neighborhood. They had apparently a nice home they lived in. She went to a decent school in a decent school district. Like, she didn't have to fall into the situation she did. And I don't know why she did. But part of me believes and has always believed that Sonya has very low self-esteem and has never been the chosen one, whether that was in her family, in the school, in her friend groups, none of those things. So, there's that. But she, if with a little education, a little discipline, she could be successful at something. I just don't know what. Jess Ashar said, if he gets out at age 70, I wonder how he will continue to be a scammer player. He will probably become a preacher. That's my thought. He will probably take the preacher scamming route. But rest assured, he's not going to get out at 70. It's just not going to happen. He's already 61 ball. Okay? All right, let's get back to this.
The only
Okay.
one thing that they made us think about now was marriage, which they have that right to get married. So other than that, it's not illegal to be gay, and it's not illegal to get married to the same sex. So other than those two things, I was trying to figure out what are gay rights, because they was making a hoo-ha about it.
So, okay. So, are you ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I don't do holidays.
Let's change the subject, shall we? Huh? Yeah, Pastor Nasty. Pastor Nasty, that's what he's going to get to. Oh, wait, Very Cherry, he's hinted to that before. I didn't hear it, but that makes sense to me. Because, he likes this little game, this charade he had going on with Sylvia. Yeah, I think all that was a setup. I think that's where he would go next. He's going to act like he was in there. He changed his life and whatnot. And I think that's what he would do. But trust and believe, he ain't going to do it. Now, here's the reason why he wouldn't be good at it. Because he would have to know some scriptures. And he would have to read them, memorize them, and be able to interpret them. And I just don't see how that's going to happen. He can't even pronounce the words in them. All right? So I don't think that he would be good at it. But I think he would try that shit. Okay? Chick-fil-A gal said, yes, him and Dre had that conversation. Did they? I want to hear it. I wonder what he said. What did Dre say about it? Because, here's the thing. They do think that Nesto has a ferocious mouthpiece. And it's hard for me to argue that there isn't some truth to it because of the people he has aligned himself with, the women he's been able to attract. I don't know how he does it. I stand on it. I don't know how he does it, but he done it. He done it. I don't know how he done it, but he done it. So, anyway.
Hey,
I was raised
man.
not doing though. I was raised not doing holidays, so I kind of carried that, like, because it was like, it's the holiday of Thanksgiving is bullshit if you go back to the history and how and what happened and all of that. So no one really should celebrate Thanksgiving. But if you want to just say be thankful day, you could say, okay, be thankful for all that you have and the people that you love day. That would be a different day, But to say, oh, the Pilgrims and the Indians and whatever, I don't know the true history of it, but it was something to that effect because they were saying no black person should celebrate Thanksgiving.
No, I ain't never heard of that. That's
Most holidays,
I've never heard of that.
Most holidays are bullshit anyway, so.
Well, let's be clear. There's some truth to that. But Sonya, the problem I have with you is 1 minute you can say you understand the history of shit. You understand that what the Pilgrims did was some bullshit. That they came over here and they stole and they murdered and they raped. They did all kinds of bullshit, right? All of that is true. And no one should be celebrating Thanksgiving where the pilgrims are concerned, and they're coming over here and doing all of that. But if you know that, why is it that you celebrate that motherfucking pilgrim that's over there in the White House? That's exactly who and what he is. Everything I just stated. He's a thief. He's a unaliver, in my opinion, allegedly based upon reports in that Epstein file. He's an unaliver. That's what it says. He's a graper, also proven in court. Okay? All of the things. So that's where you always fucking lose me. 1 minute you smart on some shit, and the next breath you're not. You negate everything. So how do you celebrate the pilgrim in the White House? How? Make it make sense. So I don't celebrate no motherfucking pilgrims on Thanksgiving, but I take that 2 days off. Okay? The Thursday, Friday, I'll be happy for them. And I get together with family. And we always pray together. Each of us always goes around the room and says exactly what we are grateful for. And that is what we celebrate. Same with Christmas. Okay? Yes, I know Jesus wasn't born on December 25th. It don't matter to me. Even though that Christmas tree and Santa Claus and all that shit is some bullshit. I done flipped that shit. Okay? We done flipped that shit and we celebrate it as we see fit. We use the days that you motherfuckers have given us, and we've made it our own. Mariah, you ain't lying. Mariah says she probably thinks Columbus Day needs to be protected. Now, look, let me say this. I am from Columbus, Ohio, okay? And we probably one of the first cities that celebrated Columbus Day. All that shit is bullshit. All of it, okay? The name of this fucking city, the city in and of itself that's on some bullshit. You know, I don't think we ever gonna rename that shit. Columbus, Georgia, Columbus, Ohio. I don't know where else they have Columbuses, but that's some bullshit. Look, when I was in Turkey, I used to, when I worked on ships, excuse me, half the year we would be based out of Turkey. Well, I shouldn't say half the year. That's not true. Few months out of each year. We would be based out of Turkey, Kusadasi, Turkey. All right. Turkey, I didn't realize that motherfucker was over there too. Like they had a big statue and it used to irk the hell out of me because they had the statue of Columbus. And then I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I was like, I can't get away from this motherfucker. Okay. We should have been done put him down and said all the negative things and put it out there and disowned Columbus. But they ain't ready to do that, I guess. They're just not ready. They're just not ready. But it's just some bullshit. Bo ho ho bo say, she isn't a giver. Take her only. She is lazy. Holidays require effort. She is cheap because she wants everything for free. That is why she wants to skip out on holidays. I see her as, you know what? I always had a problem with these niggas out here that would never, they act like they didn't want to do nothing for Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate birthdays. You know, you should be giving to people and showing love all throughout the year. So I just boycott stuff like that. No, you niggas is cheap. You niggas is cheap as fuck. That's why. That's why you don't want to acknowledge it. Because just like I said, you can flip that shit. That's a great excuse. Valentine's Day is a great excuse for you to do something special. It's not because you buy into everything in that way. But, and hell, if you don't want to do something for Valentine's Day, why the fuck wouldn't you acknowledge somebody's birthday? Get the fuck out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I ain't like no niggas that do that shit. But you saying Sonya's one of them niggas? Is that what you saying? I know you wouldn't say that, but you wouldn't use those terms. But are we trying to say that that's what Sonya is? Like that? I don't know. I know she would find every excuse to dote on Nesto if he was free, and he would give her a little time. More time than he was giving her before he got locked up. More time than he was giving over the 3-year period that they knew each other, but she didn't see him or hear from him on a regular basis. If he would just give her a little time, she would empty her bank account for this nigga. I don't know what the hell he got on them toys. I'm just saying. But hit the like button. Let's go.
I was raised not celebrating.
Okay, well, hey, I understand. Sometimes the world do need a time out to, reflect on,
That's what weekends are for.
No, it's not. 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 Because I don't see
weekends.
What.
First what?
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta put a pause on worldly things, and think about what's real. Because the way things going right now, you gotta need some type of discipline, some kind of way. Because it's just going 1,000,000 miles per hour right now.
A holiday is not going to fix that.
No, but it does bring people together. It does bring people together. It does. It does. Even if they're strangers,
So do weddings
they got
and funerals.
What?
So do weddings and funerals.
Hey, well,
You ever think about this concept? When a person dies, it's not an invitation thing like a marriage, right? Everybody just shows up, right? And some of those people didn't like them or liked them a little or loved them a lot or whatever the case may be. But why can't they have that same energy for a funeral as you would for a marriage? Meaning you only invite who you want to show up. People that are close, da-da-da-da-da. But it should never be just, Because I went to a couple funerals and it was like hundreds of people. And I'm sitting here like, this person only dealt with like maybe 5 to 6 people. Why is it this many people? And of course, 100 plus weren't relatives at all. Why do people show up? To see the body?
Okay, Sonya. I hear what you're saying. Side note. Do y'all know my mama used to always, and this honestly, it might have been a Freudian slip. I don't know. But when I tell you every single time, it was crazy as hell. Whenever we were talking about somebody's wedding, my mother would accidentally call the wedding a funeral. I said, my God. And she even to the point where she'd be like, oh my God, why do I always do that? Because she'd be like, yeah, are y'all going to so-and-so's funeral? And we would always have to be like, what? You mean their wedding? She's like, oh shit, I meant their wedding. My mother used to say that all the time. I think that in her mind, the wedding is a funeral. I think in her mind, that is the end of some shit, okay? Not the beginning, all right? I'm just saying. Now, you could take from that what you will about how she felt about her own wedding, but what I am saying is the truth. This lady used to all the time, almost every single time, 98% of the time would accidentally call a wedding a funeral. And and we could never make sense of that shit. Chick-fil-A gal said, I've made that mistake many times. Well, all I'm saying is you may have made it a few times. This lady over here that raised me, she would say that shit 98% of the motherfucking time. And then when people would say something about it, she'd be like, shit, well, why you bullshitting? It is a damn funeral. Like, that's how she would talk about the shit. I'm serious. Ay. My God. Very Cherry said, well, they do both bring families together. They do. And what I will say is funerals often do Unfortunately, in the black community in particular, I'm just saying this is from my experience, what I have seen. There are many families that don't do family reunions. There are many families that even when they do family reunions, it's not annually. Maybe some of them it's biannually. Some do it every 5 years, whatever, right? And um, I've noticed that in many, many funerals, will bring people together, and more so than what a lot of these family reunions would bring. And unfortunately, I, you know, let me, I, I didn't look forward to funerals, but I did look forward to seeing the people who you might otherwise not be able to see at those funerals. And then, of course, everybody promises that they going to do better and they're going to stay in touch and this, that, and the other. And then you fuck around and there's another funeral. Okay. And when I tell you, I can't count the number of funerals that I've attended in my lifetime. I cannot count them. I cannot count them. It is so many. So, in all fairness, Sonya's making a good point, but you gotta extract the little bit of good that comes out of whatever the fuck she's saying. So, but where this invitation only thing is, whatever. I don't know, child. I don't know. Hold on one second. Trying to see, I saw Granny the Great said, now my sister and I thought the same way about weddings and funerals. Her basket, her casket was open for the wake, but closed on the day of the service. Yeah, we always do the same thing. We do. We always do. We'll do an open casket, yeah, for wakes, and then close for the actual service. Yeah, child. Anyway, okay, here we go.
I like I can't answer all that. I know when it's time for me to check on that, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So
I don't know. It's just things that people have done for years. It just kind of like when you really like break it down and dissect it, does it even make sense?
I think, what makes sense to me, if you can show some type of impact on at least one person's life, you know what I'm saying, and give them an outstanding look of really what's real instead of what somebody telling them, and figure out, their future, you did your job while you're here on earth. To me, that's the way I think.
Oh yeah,
But
you can help a person, save a person.
and that's probably why these people, like you say, come in large packs at some funerals, because whatever was said or what was done, that through music or prayer, whatever, it impact that person's life, even if they didn't never met them before. So maybe that's probably why they show up like that. I can't say, but
Right.
yeah. So what make you pick them rose garden fingernails this time?
So I was
Yeah.
trying to do something different, right?
Hmm.
I can always change it. I mean, my feet are solid pink. I never do pink, right? Ever, ever, ever. So
Why
I
you
was
don't
like,
like pink? You don't like pink?
I just don't think it matches my skin well, you know? So, yeah, and I cut all the way down so that I could change the diaper and type on the keyboard and use the phone. And my credit card be getting stuck in those machines because I can't get them out. So I cut them all the way down real low.
Hmm.
I want them to be like, I don't know.
Okay, so how you like that new Hummer? You like that new Hummer?
My friend Sean said he wanted to get that new Hummer. I was just thinking, somebody just told me when I was in Detroit that they wanted to get that Hummer. I didn't really look at it, but the wheels do like what? The back wheels do like
Yeah,
this, like the front
turn and
wheels.
all that. Yeah,
Crab walk. They call it a crab walk.
yeah.
Um, I mean, if it's electric and gas, it's good. But until gas prices get down and stay down, it's a whole nother expense.
How them gas prices looking right about now, Sonya? Huh? The gas around here $6. How's the gas looking for you, Sonya? With your boy in the office, the pilgrim, the orange pilgrim that's in there right now. I'm just curious. Boy, none of this.
You know, it's a whole nother expense. And
So
with
the
groceries
gas,
so
I
high,
thought they was coming down since
it can't
your
come
boy
down
done
till he get in office. It ain't gonna come down till he come in office.
Why they say the
So
stock
Do you hear this? The gas price is gonna come down when Trump get in office. I'm just saying.
market went up? The stock market's doing well since he done got in there.
they know what it is. That's why it went way up. And I'm gonna send you a book on it. I'm gonna send you a book on it. But yeah, what is that stuff called? Cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
That's doing well too. That's actually like done very well. Very well. Wonder why, you know?
Okay.
They talked all of this shit like you wonder why, you know? Wonder why
Well,
what? They
it's
don't like
kind of
none of his picks. They said he's misogynistic.
He is.
He don't like women.
He don't.
But he's got like 7 women right now in his new administration that he's picked. I think he picked more females than male.
okay. Well, hold
Then they're
on now.
like,
Hold
well,
on. Okay.
where
Well,
the black
okay.
people at? I'm like,
Well,
why do they have to be black?
say that again. Say that again. Say that again. Say that again. What you just said.
What?
Where who? Where's who?
Where
said-
the black people at? Where the black people at? How come he picked one black guy to do the urban housing? But here's the thing: people need to get away from race, and it's about qualification. It's not about color. The whole world should not be about color. It should be about qualification.
Yeah.
If you're qualified to do that job, you should get the job. If there are black people,
It should work that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't. That is why they've had these things in place. That's why DEI was important. That's why we have affirmative action, because these things were not happening. That's why we have a Black Lives Matter movement. Why? Because these things were not happening, ma'am. And if people looked at hiring the most qualified, then we wouldn't be in a predicament where we have to constantly fight for it. I'm preaching to the choir. This is ridiculous.
that qualify and apply for those positions, he would hire them because, like I said, he's done so much for black people personally.
What?
It's not about he don't like black people, he don't fuck with them.
Oh
but
my
are there
God.
any black people qualified for these positions
Oh my God.
I think it is.
that are trying to work with him? Here's the thing too: you got to understand, it's a lot of black people that don't like him because of what's been said about him.
Yeah.
So he got to find somebody that's black that want to work with him, because Democrats talk so much shit about him.
I don't really go for
Yeah,
that, because
Brian,
guess
you're
what?
right.
I done seen a couple of them Republican black people up there. I'm saying, men and women now, they jump on the side. They on the side. They speak well. They know how to articulate well.
I'm not saying they don't qualify. I'm saying that would want to work for him specifically. Is what
I know
I'm saying.
that, but I'm
There's
saying
a lot of black
I
people that don't want to work for him.
well, I've seen some. Now. They want to work with him. So
He got a couple that spoke for him when he was running, and they're already in positions. But the one guy, they was like, oh, he didn't put him on his cabinet. He's doing something different. It's because he was, pushing for him to win. He was just pushing a fellow Republican to win because that was in the Republican Party's best interest and our best interest. But that's not necessarily saying I'm doing it because I want a job with him. They were like, oh, well, he never said he did it because he wanted a job with him, because he's already doing things in Florida. Who said he wants to leave Florida?
That. Yeah.
So I'm like, no, you got to look at it. How many black people out here that qualify for those positions that are willing to work with Trump? Because the media got all these black people hating him. Only 7% of black women voted for him, and only 20-something% of black men voted for him. So how many qualified black people want to work for somebody that all the black people can't stand because of what was said about him? So, but he need to hire more black people. If y'all act like y'all like him, he probably would. But y'all act like y'all don't like the man.
Well, we'll see what the board gonna do. You know how the chessboard gonna play out, and
You saw
probably
it. He
this
already
time
been in
next year.
office. How was your life in 2016, 17, 18, 19? Was you complaining?
Okay.
Was you
I
complaining?
I
Hell yeah. And if you weren't, you were dumb. Sonya, see, this is what I'm talking about.
I can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling. I can't believe he said that.
Ugh, girl, a mess. See, this is why the people don't like you, Sonya, because you say dumb shit and you're always ready to get on the side of a whole predator. Girl.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. You know why I ain't saying
How was
that?
your life?
I
My
ain't
life
saying
was
nothing.
great. My life was
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Was it? Your life was great? And how do we measure that? How's your life bad? Tell me that then. Because I'm trying to understand how was it great with him? What does bad look like?
Well, I'm not
can't
saying
even
anything.
complain. I can't even complain. My life was good in 16, 17. I was in LA, and then I came back to Florida and my life was good.
Really?
My life was
Okay.
good. I had money.
Hmm?
I did well.
You did well?
Wasn't worried about war. Wasn't worried about anything.
You hear this shit? This is what I'm talking about. This shit right
I
here.
can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling.
A mess. A mess. Hey, Mai Tai. A damn mess. Lady Dimple says, Sonya, you have a PPP loan. Stop it. That's why she was doing good. Well, no, because that wouldn't have happened till 2020, right? But yeah. Yeah. How good were you doing, Sonya, if you needed that PPP loan? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Mixtress Monica said, living in a hot tin can is great. Ay, ay, ay. Mixtress Monica also said that PPP loan money she stole from them folks. Yes. Yes. Okay. Real says, so why are you now on SSI and food stamps? Lady Dimple says, Sonya, you're a whole trash can. I can't with you right now. My Tai said, V, can you put gas prices on your list of things to ask Ponytail? I will. Absolutely. Okay. Gas prices, abortions, wars. I want to talk about all of the things. Okay. All of the things. Good God.
It was affordable. Groceries was affordable. Gas was affordable. And I had 2 gas cars. It was affordable, you know? So it
Okay.
was like he hadn't been in office. We already seen what he did.
Yeah, we did. We
And
saw
there
it.
was no problem. Nobody was suffering. Borders was closed.
Everybody was suffering. I want to understand how these borders, whether they are open or closed, impacts anybody directly. I'm curious. I'm gonna be honest with you. Last I checked, this was supposed to be, home of the free. This was the place people were welcome to come to gain opportunity that was not afforded to them in other countries. I'm trying to understand how, whether those borders are closed or open, whether ICE grabs up immigrants or not, I want to know how that impacts us. I know they want to make you think it does directly, but it doesn't. It really doesn't impact me. I don't give a fuck, honestly. And most people, this idea that they send their worst of the worst over here. Let me tell you something. The majority of people who come over here, even most specifically, let's talk about undocumented citizens, people who snuck over here, people who just haven't been able to complete the paperwork to be official, to be here. I just want you to know that the majority of undocumented workers in this country do not commit crimes. Do you realize that? that the majority of them do not, and when I say majority, I would say 70 to 80% do not commit crimes. You know why? Because they want to stay. Because they're not bad people. Because they're just looking for an opportunity. So I'm trying to understand how that impacts you, how that impacts me. At the end of the day, many of them are willing to do the jobs you ain't trying to do, but you benefit from them doing them. She ain't going out there to plant and pick oranges and fruits and vegetables and work in the fields and do the landscaping. And I don't mean to. I'm just throwing out some of the go-tos that people think about just off the riff. They think about you know, folks, immigrants doing those jobs. Not too often do you see people that look like me and you doing them per se. Not to say they don't, but there are a lot of jobs that none of us are interested in doing. So I'm trying to understand how this helps the country instead of hurt the country. Because to me, it's hurting the country. You're not creating more jobs by putting these people out, because I don't give a damn what you say. Y'all don't want some of them damn jobs. You just don't. But there are certain people who don't mind doing the work, and they do it well. And then you feel away because they're insecure. And when I say they, I mean these white men in particular. Okay? White men in particular. They fear the fact that they are becoming a minority in this country. They are already a minority in the world. They fear it. They do not want to see people that don't look like them be successful and be in the majority. Somehow, some way that diminishes their, I don't know, their self-esteem. So it's a sick. So when you start to look at why these people move the way they do, you have to understand they don't love you, Sonya. They hate you. You represent everything they hate. You're black, you're female, you don't work, you don't want to work, you get a check from the government. These are all the things they don't respect, nor do they like. And yet you out here with your fist pumped in the air, and they don't give a fuck about you. You big up in somebody who doesn't big up you on any level. On any level. So, okay. But so much for that.
Okay, well, we'll see. Well, anyway, I love you very much. Thank you so very much.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Jesus, ain't that ridiculous? It's always ridiculous to me when I hear Sonya be out here big up in this orange ass motherfucker. I don't, Anyway, now there's another visit. There is another visit. It takes place a week or so later. Are y'all interested in doing another visit? I'm just saying, we've been out here 2 hours, I'm here for it. If you're here for it, just let me know. If you want me to come back and do it, I can do that too. But what y'all say? Okay, because let me see. What time is it right now? Over here it's 8 p.m. So that means it's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. What you feeling like? Okay, we can take a vote. I ain't doing no polls, but let's say this. If you want me to continue, put a 1 in the chat, and if you don't, hey, I'm cool. We're coming back. Okay, on another day. Put a 1 in the chat for yes, a 2 in the chat for no. Okay. Miss Veronica said, I'm here for the long haul. Okay. All right, Miss Veronica. Y'all tell me now, look, y'all gonna have to give me some likes now. Now we ain't doing this bullshit without some likes. Now let me go check. Let me check. Let me check. What's some likes doing? Huh? Oh, come on now. I know y'all can come up with 40 more likes. I know you can come back with 40 likes. Jesus. Oop, the people got the ones in the chat. Now look, damn it. Look here, damn it. You gonna give me a like. Now that you gonna do. Oh, Very Cherry, thank you. I missed y'all too. Y'all got to come on over to Rumble too now. Come on over to Rumble. Come on now. But I did say I am gonna be out here at least once a week over here on this channel. I am. We didn't do all this work for nothing. I'll be damned. We're gonna live in this house. We're gonna live in this house we built together. Okay. No. You know what? We said we were going to do it. So Nia said, have y'all watched the Nature Boy documentary? It's Death Given Nesto. You know what? We said we were gonna watch it over in the Zoom, but as you know, the channel got demonetized. It fucked up my ability to get to the members and get their information. So we are going to watch it because someone else did suggest it, and we are going to watch it. We will do a screening party for it. We will do it in Zoom because I understand it's a Hulu situation. So we will do it in Zoom. In fact, I will work on trying to figure out a day this week we can do it. Well, I know it can't be Thursday because I got something going on Thursday evening that I have to record for the channel. But we can find a different day to make that happen. We could start on it next Friday if we needed to. But yeah, let's definitely get into that. Let's get into that. He Nature Boy, something's wrong with him for real. For real. It's very wrong with him. I'm serious about that. Okay. Wait, what you said? Chick-fil-A gal said, I used to watch him until the day he got taken down, but I refused any more watching of him. The day was he arrested on live? I'm just wondering. Was that live when he was arrested, Chick-fil-A gal? He was sick, and so are the women that was over there dealing with him. Please check it out, V. The Hulu doc just scratched the surface. There's one on YouTube that gets into it. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we can watch the one on YouTube. That'd be even better. Be even better. He was arrested on live. I think I vaguely remember seeing that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get into seeing this, shall we? Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. She's back for more because why? She loves him. She loves him, and she has no real life. Okay, she doesn't have a life. This is her weekly outing. This is the occasion that causes for her to draw on her eyebrows and put on some lipstick. Okay. Yes, so apparently she has taken those honeycombs out of her hair and it's just slicked back. Now, this ponytail is mature. I mean, it looks like it's a bun, not a ponytail. And this I can deal with. Let's see what Nesto thinks. Huh? Let's see what Nesto thinks. And just to shake things up a bit and to get us ready for the next video, you know, whenever we talk about Sonya, we have to play this.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You are first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a
Uh-oh. Dropped us into the wrong scene. Hold on one second. Hold on a second. Let me tell y'all something about last night. during the show, and I don't even remember what he was talking about in particular, but Chris said something about Silverback. Baby, all four of us looked at each other and hollered. Okay? I'm just saying. All of us looked at each other and just hollered. Now, I know Silverback don't apply to Sonya, but I was trying to be nice to that Silverback over there, and I used to blame it on Sonya for the reason for playing it. Well, seeing that I don't really talk about that lady over there, and seeing that I ain't had no desire to cover anything that's going on over there, we just got to play that shit anytime we feel like we want to play that shit because we like that shit.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You up first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a
Yeah. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's crazy. It keeps dropping me right back in here. It's weird. Yeah, so anyway, any excuse we have to being able to play that song, we're going to do it. Okay? Just so we're clear. Oh yes, Virgo Cali said a child at the zoo fell in the field of silverbacks. That's right. He was talking about in Cincinnati where there was a little black boy that had fallen into the little field of silverback gorillas. And he was just saying how we initially did not believe it was a black child because it seemed like some white shit. That's what he said. Which is true. Anyway, okay, y'all. So let's get back into this. Let's see what Sonya got to say over here during this visit.
Man, I ain't got no comment. I ain't got no comment, man.
Wait, hold on. What was said? Okay, well, okay, let's see.
Man, I ain't got no comment. I ain't got no comment, man.
What? What happened? What are you talking about?
You got everything cleaned up, I see. You ain't wiping everything down.
I wiped it all the way down. I got here like 2 minutes ago. How are you?
Oh, good. You're looking nice as ever. I see you don't wash it and curl it all up, wavy.
It's just all right. It's air dried. I just air dried it.
So you want us to believe that all of that hair in the back is your hair, Sonya? You want us to believe that this is your hair in this bun? All of it, and that you let these little straggly pieces of hair drop down. That's what you want me to believe. I don't believe it, but that's what you want me to believe, right? That's what you're saying to us. Okay, that's what you want. Nesto, are you falling for this shit every time she talk about her hair? I just want to know, because by this time, Nesto, she been coming to see you for 1.5 years. Are you still under the impression that the hair she presents to you is her actual hair? I can't. But okay.
I washed it and air dried it, so it's just in a bun. You know.
Okay.
I was gonna put some weave in it, but I had to do one of my granddaughter's friends' hair before I left, so I didn't have time to do anything with this.
You had to what now? I had to turn it up. What'd you say?
I had to do one of my granddaughter's friend. I gave her I had to do her hair today, so I I didn't get a chance to get around to doing something with mine.
You did something. You literally brushed it all back. You swooped some over in the front, and then you added whatever the fuck that is in the back to your head. Now we see it and we know what it is. Okay, now you stop this foolishness. I'm not going.
Oh, okay. Well, it look nice, so you good. You straight. Ain't that much you got to do. You just be doing some extra. That's all. That's all you be doing. It really don't take that much. That's all.
Right. Well, it's
Yeah.
natural today. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold. It's not actually a bad day, but it's cold in here.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. It'll be all right. It's coming. The air blowing down on my neck and head
Your
as
neck?
usual. Yeah. I get the cough and I don't feel like doing all that right now. Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm wonderful. I can't complain.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Of Ukraine.
Well, it
The
seems like
Ukraine scam.
you must ain't been to sleep. You keep yawning.
I am asleep. I got up at 8 o'clock. My granddaughter called me at 8 o'clock. And I'm
Oh.
like, oh. And I think I went to bed kind of late. I was watching
okay.
TV. You know, there's weird stuff on TV last night. I got to get back to watching my 90s stuff in the 90s.
Oh.
You know?
So what you mean that people be the one thought they were losing, they winning? What's that about?
Huh? Who what?
The ones that thought they was winning, they losing.
Who thought they were winning and they losing?
I don't know. That's what I'm going by. What you say? I don't know.
I got lost there.
Yeah, you probably
Just now I
did.
said it.
No.
Just
You
now
said
I
that.
said it.
No. Yeah, you said that 24 hours ago. You probably was halfway asleep talking.
You know. No, I'm just old. And as soon as I say something, I'll forget I said it.
Well, that's
Don't
not
you
good.
know?
That's you're just talking. That's not
I'm
good.
old.
Yeah, that's not
What
good.
can I say?
Yeah, they got them jelly beans out there you can eat, keep your brain functioning well now.
No, the problem is to stay away from sugar. Sugar causes dementia and Alzheimer's. Is sugar. I got to stay away from sugar.
Sugar.
That's all. Yeah, sugar. Too much sugar in your diet give you all these issues. Sugar is the devil. It just tastes so good.
Okay.
So yeah, I have to stay away from sugar. I've been drinking just water and natural juices. That's all. Trying to ease out of the garbage.
Ease out of the garbage.
Yeah, because 60 is around the corner for a lot of us.
Oh, that's okay then. Hey.
Just so you know, sugar does not directly cause dementia. Okay. Chronic high consumption and elevated blood sugar increase the risk. Excess sugar drives inflammation, insulin resistance, and vascular damage in the brain. Conversely, as dementia progresses, disrupted brain functions and altered taste buds often lead individuals to intensely crave sweet foods. Okay, so just so we're clear, I looked it up. This is what Google had to say about it. Okay, all right, it's the lies.
I know you're joking, but it's cool. Hey, I ain't think I was gonna make it this far. For real.
Yeah.
After last year, I thought it was almost over with. Yep. But I'm still ticking, so.
Still tick-a-licking.
Yeah, still ticking.
You'll be here. You got like 30, 40 more years left.
I can't tell.
30 or 40, this nigga is 60 ball. Now, at this time, he was 58 ball, I think. 59 ball, maybe. Okay, 58, 59 ball. Let's say it was 58 ball. He gonna do another 20 in that mug at a minimum. At a minimum. That will put him out at 78 ball. Okay? That's if he gets out early. 78 ball. You know, he probably gonna be dead by a 75 ball anyway. Okay, one, because he's a black male, and he's a black male in jail. So it's a good chance he's in there for life. We just want to be clear. He does not have 30 ball or 40 ball left. If he had 30 ball left, he'd be 88 in that bitch. Okay? If he had 40 ball left, he gonna be 98 in that bitch. He is not coming out. Sir, you're not going home. Okay? Pre-trial. Okay? Please and thank you. Okay.
I can't tell. It don't feel like it though.
It's gonna be
But
some
it's
hard
gonna be
ones.
all right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some
all
what?
right. I said it's just gonna be some hard ones. Some hard years. Some nice years, some bad years, some good years. I hate when they put me by this window, because I be like this.
It be like what?
Looking at windows, looking out the damn windows, looking at the hay.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyhow. I'm starving. I gotta figure out what I want to eat today.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. Seems like everything calming down now. All the hypes are almost over with. So that's what it seems like.
Listen, I can't wait for January to come in so they can stop with their little nitpicking. You know, they ragged on Trump. Now he won. Now they want to rag on everybody he picked. Oh, they use these words. Everybody's a name caller. You know, oh, he's dangerous. She's dangerous. I'm like, why do they always want to throw a word out there and just wait for the pick? Deal with it. When Biden was doing his picks, no one said nothing.
Words are for describing. Words are meant to be used to communicate. Words matter, okay? And here's a word that applies to all of the motherfuckers over there working with the orange bastard, and that word is unqualified. Okay, let's go there. Now, I done heard people say a lot of shit about a lot of fucking choices by a lot of different presidents, but I've never heard or thought of the word unqualified as much as it applies to the people that this motherfucker chooses. But then again, he's unqualified, and that's why an unqualified individual doesn't mind hiring other. But usually, I'll be honest. See, a smart person chooses people who knows more than what they know, knows how to choose the right people, because even the greatest leaders don't have to know everything. The greatest leaders just need to know how to pick the right people and manage them accordingly. That's what a great manager does, a great CEO does, and damn sure we need to see that from a president. But we did not come here for political commentary. I apologize, but this shit makes me angry. Okay, all right, let's listen.
It's just okay to see what they do. Oh, he's dangerous. She's dangerous. He should have kept it all quiet until it was just time, and just boom.
Well, you can't do that because they got to go through them like those little.
Kept it with Congress, but other than that, just kept it quiet with Congress, and then because I think it's Congress that actually have to verify his picks.
Yes, they have to confirm.
I don't know.
It's called confirmation.
It's almost over.
I definitely can tell that the commercials done changed. Now they talking about got the commercial as the father in the household now. I'm seeing a lot of that now. It's not the mother commercials no more. No.
Really? No.
Yeah.
They got a billboard on North Side and 14th, right across from the Crystal's Burger Joint.
Yeah.
You know where the cookout and the Crystal, right there on 14th and North Side. They got and it's a billboard that kind of sit low to the ground, almost, so like maybe 20 feet off the ground. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, two men kissing.
Well, man, I done watched them commercials for 2 years
But they
straight.
put it on the billboard. When you put it low, late at night, that's one thing. But you got children that see that, and it's like it's a STD billboard, and to put two men kissing is just too much, because a lot of people's children period don't need to see that, and it's not on TV where you could just turn the channel. It's a freaking billboard, so it's just there. So I was just like, man, and it's STD. You could have just put the words up and just had people just read. You didn't need to put two guys kissing. You didn't have to put a guy and a girl kissing. You could have just put, get yourself checked out. STDs are at all-time high. People burning people, whatever. Don't die doing it.
Burning people, child.
You know what I'm saying? Something like, what was the whole point of two dudes kissing? Two old dudes kissing, smelling like mayonnaise.
Why you care? I thought you didn't care about who is screwing whom. Why is it that this bugs you so badly then? If you don't care, then you don't care. These types of relationship exist in the world. So if it don't bother you, why you care? Because I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't want to see a whole lot of kissing from some heterosexual people. Sometimes that is too much for me. When they doing all this shit they could be doing at the house, sometimes too much is too much. But that's not what you're saying. You're having a problem with same-sex people kissing at all. That's different. I don't mind seeing people kiss. That's their business. But, I don't understand why this is an issue for her, because she says she don't care about none of this. So make it make sense to me. Sonya's something else, child.
Okay.
Like a lot of people don't want to see that. No one needs to see that.
Very good point. Bo ho ho bo said, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we just listen to her interview with Tasha K where she was bragging about buying or running a gay bar? You ain't lying. How was she gonna be able to do that? How was she gonna be able to pull that shit off if she can't even deal with looking at it? Like, make it make sense. You are so correct. You are so correct. Leo lady said, Nesto, is it too much? Is it a pic of Nesto? Tell it all, Sonya. Nia said, but your boyfriend watching Kid P is okay though. And let's not forget, her boyfriend sleeps with transgender women. Okay? Okay? Pre-op. Okay? I'm just saying what I'm saying. A said, she's dumb. She just talks to be talking. Clearly. Let's listen.
They can just leave everything out and just, so no one feels, what do they say, included. I want to feel included, so we should put, this situation out there and that situation out there. And when we were growing up, Lucy and Ricky Ricardo,
Yeah,
Lucy and
from
Ricky,
all
they
that.
had separate beds. You never saw anything, So make it like that. You can call them a couple, but we don't need to see them touching. They could just stand beside each other.
But do you say that about heterosexual stuff? When you see heterosexual relationships displayed, are you okay with them just standing beside each other? You don't want to see them kissing either? You don't want to see them holding hands either? Or that's okay? Look, I don't give a damn. I you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Why does she?
get it, you know? So where adults get it, but kids don't.
Mm-hmm.
So, but just having them kissing all in the mouth, like on a billboard, I just feel like that's disrespectful. It's
Disrespectful.
disrespectful for the straight community, goddammit.
Okay.
But is the straight community gonna stop? I mean,
Hey,
Straight
hey.
pride, straight pride. Straight pride, straight
Okay.
pride. You know what I'm
All right
saying?
then.
I just,
her man doesn't just have pics of kids. He has pics of kids doing things with animals. Like, give me a fuck. That's why he can't say nothing. He better not say a damn thing. Only Me 23 said Nesto did say women and gays had the most money. Now we know he personally know them. Yeah, well, he does. That he does know. And that he knows firsthand because he stole from him. Make Beautiful Ever says sleeping with another woman's husband is disrespectful. Yes. Yes, it is. It is that. Also, sleeping with another woman's husband and then telling his attorney not to talk to the wife, that's disrespectful as fuck, too. I'm just saying, child. You ain't lying.
you know me. I'm old school with it. Like,
So what you saying? Ain't too many cut like you left? That what you trying to say?
no, there's very few of us left that really feel firmly about how nature goes and how you just, you were created to function like this, and that person was created to function like that, and so on and so on. And they let things just, I mean, it's gone. It's out the church. So, once it's out the church and it's acceptable for two male preachers to be married in a church, you already know it's trash at this point. I was over at El National dropping the baby off. Could not think of the name of that fish spot you was talking about.
Yeah,
I got it off for 285. And you said it's Yahoo?
Yasin.
Yasin?
Yeah.
Hopefully
Put the S on it.
open. With an S
Yeah.
on it. But it starts with a what?
What's the name of that? Y'all remember what the name of that fish place was that Christian Gold took Jennifer to? Y'all gonna make me go back and look. Was it Yasim's? I'm just wondering. Was it Yasim's? I'm gonna have to check.
Right? Yasin?
Yeah. It's by a barber shop and a tattoo shop. It used to be a Red Lobster a long time ago.
Oh, it's that big.
No, it's not that big. It's small. It's not. It looks like
Red Lobster, though, right?
no. Next door to it. But it's a barber shop next door to it.
Okay, so it is. Miss Principal said that is the same place. They must have some good ass fish. Good grief, now I'm hungry. I ain't ate today. Jesus. Oh my God. Shit. Now I want some damn fish. My God, today. Petty Garden Girl said these people are an embarrassment to the world, just like her dear leader. Yes. Also, Nia, if you are still in here, do you mind sending me? I don't know if she's still in here, but if you are, can you send me the link to the Nature Boy documentary, and you can send it to me either via email or you can send it via IG. But if anybody knows anything about it and you want to send it, because I don't know if Nia's still here, please let me know. Please do so. I'd appreciate that. Okay. What you say? Call me Shelby. I can't stand your friend. Ay, 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 ay. I know. Oh, First Lady, you have it? Can you send it to me then? Thanks, love. Okay, here we go.
If you're going out, you get out to the expressway. I don't know which way you come, but
I'll
say you
look
get off.
tomorrow. I'll
Yeah,
look tomorrow.
yeah.
Because I'll probably end up picking her up tomorrow. I dropped her off on Wednesday. I mean, I had a
Yeah.
nice little vacation, so back to the grind. I like
Okay.
4 days, 5 days on, and then like 4 days off, 4 days on, 4 days off. That's cool. Give me a break. I think I gotta go to Cleveland. I'm trying. I don't, but yeah. So
You say you think you got to go to where?
I don't want to go because I don't like the cold. I
Oh,
gotta go
okay.
for a reason, but yeah.
Right
Yeah.
before the new year.
No, 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 no. You know what? Last time I lived up north and it was New Year's and I went out and I got back into a cold car, I said, never fucking again will I go out to try to go party in the cold. And I
Oh,
only went out New Year's when I lived in Miami. But when I'm up north, I don't like going out to a club in the cold.
oh.
The car be cold. You running, it don't be worth it to me at
It
all.
don't be worth it to you.
It don't be worth it to
Okay.
me. No.
Okay.
The time is not that good. I could wait till July and go out and party and then come back, deal with that weather than deal with some cold ass weather for a party.
Mhm.
It's not that important.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna see anybody like that anyway.
Mm. Okay. So you say you're going next year? You said you got to go next year.
No. No. Oh,
Thank
ooh.
y'all. Appreciate you.
We got what's the name? Coming up. Okay. It'll be next year. It'll be next year. It'll
Yeah.
be next year.
Okay.
I had a death on 2 days ago, and I don't know about the services or what's going on with the services, but yeah. What's today's date? The 8th,
No, the day is the 9th.
the 9th.
Yeah.
No, no, it's not. Based upon this video timestamp, it says the 8th, 12/8/24. Why you asking the man in jail what day it is, child? You might as well ask a nigga in a cave somewhere. He don't know. Shit.
Yeah. There's something going on every day, ain't it? Something going on
Somebody
every day.
dying every day. Something going on every day. Yeah. Damn.
Mm.
I'll
This is
figure it
like
out.
okay. It's like your third one in a month. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
Mm.
Yeah. So anyway, how cold is it in there? Freezy, freezy.
Yeah.
Is it the
Yeah.
same cold as it is in the summer, or is it actually colder?
No. It's the same every day. Ain't
It's the
nothing
same
changed. This is
cold.
just 24
It's
hours every
about
day.
60 degrees.
Yes. 65. But
Oof.
it's yeah. This is every day. This is going on threesomes right here. Same thing. Ain't nothing changed. Freeze.
Damn.
So ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Yeah. Yeah.
How often do people get sick in there? That's cold.
Every day. Every day. You walk around like you know how the babies be your little kids have a snotty nose. You have them like that every day in here. Grown men, snotty nose. I'm like, you don't know is your nose running or not? You can't feel it. Yeah, and they looking at little
You just
plastic
not
thing.
give a fuck. Like, I just don't care.
Man, it's just so much I can say. I
Can't
just
wipe
ain't
your
going to
nose. It's a
say.
gang thing.
Man, I ain't going to say that right now. I'm just going to just ride, try to ride. I can't ride no more. Yep.
That shit is crazy.
He just gonna ride. Okay. He just gonna ride. What is he riding? What else is he riding?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you're reading the paper. They beating the doors to get out. I'm trying to beat the doors to get out. They're trying to beat the doors to get in. Man.
Trump said he was going to do some reforming with these judges and these
Yeah.
DAs and the structure of the courts and how people just,
Man, I ain't got no comment. I ain't got no comment, man. I ain't got no comment.
Like his lawyer made a statement and said it's on and popping next year.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say right now. You know, some people got the free will to do and say and the power. I ain't nothing I can say right now. That's all I can say.
All you can say is I'm innocent. That's all you can say.
Well, I've been saying that for almost 3 years. What it's doing. It's stagnated.
You just gotta just, that's all it is. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Yeah, well.
Let's bring everything on the table. I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Put everything out there. I'm innocent. That's all. That's it. That's all. Oh my gosh. I hope this winter goes by super fast.
Why?
Because it's cold.
I ain't trying to be funny, but this shit right here, they are boring the fuck out of me right now. Oh my God. This ain't even as interesting as their normal boring conversations. Miss Principal said, is she high? I don't know, but I wish I was, because this is boring as fuck. Oh my God, they're killing me. What'd you say, them folks? His power is limited, and she doesn't even know that. The woman will believe absolutely anything. She's a dunce. I hear you. Boho Hobo said that is not how people who are actually innocent talk at all. That part. But, again, he's not, so, that's why we can pick up on this shit. Okay? Miss Principal says she showed up to the visit in an interview blazer. Honestly, I was thinking to myself, why is she looking all extra professional on today? The hell? Like, this don't even look like this is her vibe. Look, I wear blazers, okay? In fact, had one on last night. You can catch me in a blazer, different colors, child, with my jeans. Love it. Love the look, okay? But that don't even look like her look to me. I'm just saying. It doesn't. But here we go.
It needs to hurry up and go by super fast. I'm going to be in the house. My refrigerator is stacked. I think I spent $220 on groceries.
Okay. I mean, you ain't eating nothing. I mean, what you stacking it for?
Real meat.
You really ain't cooking.
Because I'm going to be in the house. And if I have food in the house, then I have to leave the house to go get food. So I'm comfortable. I got cable, I got internet, and I got food.
Okay, all right.
What else do you need,
Okay. Well, then how do you decipher what's real and what ain't real when you're watching AI all day? Because they're making it like everything look real. So.
Now, I'm just, now, you know what I like watching? I like watching Law and Order, the old one. Not the sex crime stupid one. I like the original Law and Order.
Why you think she don't like the SEX crime? SVU. Why you think she don't like that one? Hell, I got one of my best friends. That's the one. Child, she didn't want to watch nothing but the SVU ones because she thought those were so much better. And I didn't like Law and Order because of that boom boom. Ooh, that sound used to give me the it just I couldn't watch the show because of that boom boom. I hated that shit. Right now, I'm frustrated behind the shit, to be quite honest. Anywho, but why you think she don't like to watch it? Huh? What'd you say, Miss Principal? Too much like Nesto? You think that's it? You think she can't watch the S crime, because of Nesto's ass? I don't know, child. You might be right. It's interesting.
That's a good show. I think that one came out in the 90s, early
But
2000s.
they made them shows out of everything that current was going on in
That's
society.
what they do. They take a story, a true story, and they kind of switch it a little, finagle it, and then they put it on TV. That's how come they've been running like they've been running 20, 30 years, Law and Order. And I'm like, but they just take a real story and they kind of twist a little, and then that's all. That's what you're seeing. So he was smart. The guy Wolf who does that series. He was smart because all he took was real life stories and just changed certain things. And it's interesting because it actually happened. People really don't know in most cases that it actually happened. And because he changed certain situations, it's not telling somebody's life, but it is, you know. And he's eating sweet off of that. And that was the smartest thing to do. Take something from reality and turn it into a TV show.
Okay. 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 Well, the state and the government they do what they want. The state don't do actually what the government tell them to do. You do know that, right? You do know that. I mean, every state got its own rules.
They don't answer to nobody apparently but themselves. They're in this little club where they all corrupt and everybody do what they want to do, and no one's going to say anything because you might tell on me if I say something to you about what you're doing, because everybody got some dirt on somebody. So everybody just letting everybody just play dirty within their own lane, you know. Because I watched Florida governor, he fired a DA that hasn't done half the shit. He fired her immediately. He don't play, you know. And then you got some governors that, for whatever reason, let people do what they want to do. As long as it's not done to a white person. You can do anything you want to the colored people. Don't do anything to nobody white. That's when you see the difference, because when they did that DOJ report, a lot of things stood out, and it was like Atlanta is 45% black, but jails are 85% black, and they're trying to figure out but they're going to look at the education too. You know, the education is, if you're not educated, you're not prepared in life, and you got to eat and live. And if you don't have the education, you're pushed into other activities that might not be the right activities. And it's all done by design. The government set that up years ago. Give them a poor education. They can't thrive. They can't compete. They're not, they're not qualified. They can't get the jobs. So they're either on welfare or they're out here committing crimes. So if we get them on welfare, they're not going nowhere because they can only make this much money a month. They're out there committing crimes. We're pushing them straight in jail. We got free labor. All by design. Until they change the education in the low-income, heavily black populated areas, which no one has ever spoke up or made a huge issue about that, to say how come education isn't the same in the ghetto as it is over there in Buckhead. Should be the same. It's Atlanta public schools. Why do you deliberately, and Atlanta's been a black politically ran city for over 50 years. No generation should be saying that they can't read and they can't this, that, and the other, and sound less than educated. You've had black people running this city for over 50 years, and you still have black people in low-income areas that can't read, can't talk properly, can't qualify for a job.
The fact that she is saying she act like she just came, she made this revelation. This is what's interesting. The way she is speaking on this shit is as if she discovered this and she's the first one to speak up about it. And CJ said the states have their laws and federal government have their laws, and sometimes they meet in the middle. True. Miss Principal said this is what she has talked about. DeSantis suspended the Ninth Circuit state attorney, which was Orange and what's this? How do you say that county? Osceola. I don't know how to say it. Alleging she was too lenient on crime and avoided mandatory minimum sentences. Hold on. Hold on. My thing is moving. Hold on, y'all. There. That dude 06 wanted me to know that V, your friend is stupid. Don't talk about my friend. Don't do her for the next minute. Okay, and that's it. Then you can go back to doing her. Colored people? Yeah, colored people, Miss Veronica. Colored people. Let's see. CJ said the Florida governor said that slavery was akin to work study. The slaves learned a trade. So how bad could it really be? Did he say that dumbass shit? If that's the fucking most racist shit. Did he say that for real? I did not know this. I mean, look, I could have been asleep under a rock. I didn't know. Are you fucking kidding me? Give me a break. Chick-fil-A gal says she be trying to sound so intelligent, but fails every time. Every single time. But to him, maybe she does sound intelligent sometimes. Even when he don't agree with her, I think he thinks that her communication sounds smart. I don't know. CJ said, but your man just destroyed the Department of Education. So what are you saying? Exactly. He completely dismantled the Department of Education because he thought it was a dumbass department. He said before he got in there, he was going to do it. So how do you expect, if he don't value education with his dumb ass, why should anybody else? But anyway, this discussion about what education is like in underserved communities is so ridiculous to me because it's like, girl, we know this. We know this. We know this. Miss Principal said, child, y'all pray for Florida. This same governor is in a fight with Disney as well. Oh, really? Well, Disney's trash too. I said it. But they're trash too. Ghislaine was working over there at the Disney. I swear, they've always said for years and years and years that it's based in PDF files, that it's, that's how it even came to be because old Walt's nasty ass. But I'm beginning to believe it more and more now. So if they're fighting each other, the demons are fighting one another, it sounds like. All right, let's listen to this boring ass conversation. Jesus.
Pass a Wendy's or a McDonald's,
Okay, CJ.
and that's not going to feed you.
So what you think about why they not listen to our black leaders then? How about that? Because some out there.
What black leaders y'all got? Because Al Sharpner, they going after him because he's sitting there. He was never for the people. His whole thing was a hustle. His whole thing was a hustle.
Who you say?
Al Sharpton. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Not Al Sharpton.
Okay.
Scam.
Okay.
Let me tell you, most people, like the ones from the mega churches and all those big grandstanding ones, are all the ones that's no good. You got to go to a small church and get you a small time preacher. Those are the ones that care. When you get to those ones that's all Gucci'd out and all flamboyant and and it's like, driving the Bentley, living in the big house, telling the people we need all your money. I need a couple $1 million.
Okay, why do you think they're giving it to him then?
Because they do things without thought, because it's just by nature, because it was something that was instilled in them when they were young. So by going to church with grandmas and seeing it on that level, even though they're at a bigger level in life, they're still repeating the scenario. They just worth more money, and so he's getting more money. So that's a scam. The best church to go to is a small church with a small preacher with a good heart.
This from the atheist. Why are we listening to this from the atheist? Ain't this some shit? It's so, Real said he's keeping her around for that change and he wants to use her as an alibi in the grape. Yes, Chick-fil-A gal, Disney is definitely trash. The fact she said, what leaders y'all got? Y'all got. Y'all. Not Sonya X real. Sonya X. Sonya can't be Muslim because she don't believe in God. So it don't even matter. You know what I mean? Like Sonya, are y'all listening to Sonya for religious advice, for spiritual healing, for direction? This is ridiculous to me. What'd you say? Chick-fil-A gal said, Nesto is Sonya's tithes and offering. Okay, I guess. This the charity work. A said, right, you don't even go to church. Please, Sonya, your opinion falls on deaf ears. My God. CJ said, like Trump and his family just took $60 million from people for a raggedy phone that they now say you might get a phone. We might not even make a phone, but if we do, you might get one. I hear you, child. This is almost over, praise God. Okay? Praise God. It's almost over. Y'all brace yourself. We is almost there. Okay, Shady Lady said, she's Sonya Luther King Jr. No, I can't, I can't. All right, let's listen.
That's that's got values that you want. You always listen to people that love the way you want to live, or that live in a way that you admire. You don't listen to a preacher that's got multiple baby mamas out here screwing and not taking care of their kids, or doing some stuff that you would not approve of, but you going to his church and you listening to him and you giving him your check, but he living foul. It's weird how people are. So I just stay out of all of it, and I just don't do nothing.
You gotta go hard. So hey, you mean well.
I have a good heart. You gotta care about the children, and you gotta care about your people. It's hard sometimes because your people be the main ones stabbing you in the back, talking shit on you. Happy when people are fucked up. They always want to see the downfall of somebody. They're not supportive at all. Love you very much. 45 seconds.
Thank you. Yeah, love you as well. Thank you so very much for your time and your effort and your support. I sure appreciate you. More than you even know. Thank you so very much. Hey, and thank you for not giving up on me. I definitely appreciate that.
You gotta look at people's character. People always want to run with the narrative instead of looking at the facts and looking at everything after the headlines. That's the biggest problem with people. Look at a person's character. People aren't taught that. Look at your character, the character of that person, and that's gonna tell you everything. Show be the tell.
Well,
That's all it is. A show be to tell. Anybody can tell you something. Bye.
Don't forget to like and
Well, that we can agree upon. Okay, we can agree that the show is the tale. And I have seen enough where Nesto is concerned, and Sonya for that matter, to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, when I talk about them. The show beats the tale. And he done showed us exactly who he is. Okay. What you say? A said, let's be clear. We don't trust your character or Nesto's. That part. Boho Hobo, so has this ever seen the video of Pastor Nesto getting his sins washed away? He's the king of scammers. But he is. Yes, he is that. Real says, shut the fuck up, color girl. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we did go ahead and watch it, child, because it didn't take us long and the shit was boring as fuck. And I would have been so mad if I came out here and planned to have a whole discussion about that last video in particular, because the shit was trash. I said what I said. That I did. Okay, well, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna be back probably a couple times tomorrow early. We got to finish up that damn courtroom fiasco over there pertaining to Stefan Diggs and that Chef Mila lady. We're gonna get into the witnesses' testimonies tomorrow. We should be able to wrap everything up tomorrow, I would think. And then later on in the day, I'm still trying to decide if I want to come out here and talk about Dr. Bryant, or if I want to come out here and talk about Stormy Wellington. I told y'all last week I was going to possibly do a reaction to that interview that Stormy Wellington did with Carlos King. I did say that. The Cheyenne Bryant stuff is very interesting. And I may not speak on it because I may do that with 2 Wives 1 Ex. So I'll know that tomorrow. And one of the reasons why I want to talk about the Cheyenne Bryant thing with 2 Wives 1 Ex is because Marla, one wife, okay, one wife of 2 Wives 1 Ex, she's a mental health advocate. And I just think that this game Cheyenne Bryant is out here playing with the people and the semantics of it all, I think it is very dangerous. So I want to have that discussion with her, but we had planned to do a show on something else, and we're taping on Thursday. So I think, though, this is probably a better option to start with. And we'll go from there. But I will be out here at least a couple times tomorrow, all right? So y'all check me out on Rumble during the day tomorrow. And we will probably around 1 o'clock Eastern time, possibly somewhere around 1 and 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when you might be able to check me out over there. Okay, and then later on in the day, I'll figure out what that other piece will be. Okay? All right, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out tonight. Thank you for coming over and spending some time with me over here at our home, our first home, okay, which is the VLenore show, or VLenore over here on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you to each and every person who donated tonight. I really appreciate that. Oh, wait. I missed one. Nia, thank you so much for the CashApp. I appreciate you, babe. And then I saw that you sent me an email, and I did get a couple of other people sent the link to Nature Boy. If nothing else, tomorrow we'll definitely finish up the courtroom stuff during the day. Maybe in the afternoon, late evening, I might do a Zoom, and we might because I owe the one of the tiers anyway. I owe another Zoom out here anyway. But we'll figure it out. I will be around. But thank you guys. I love you. Everyone who donated, I appreciate you on tonight. And look, please hit that like button. Keep us in the algorithm. I just refuse to allow this damn channel to die. It will not happen. Honestly, I'm looking at other ways to monetize the channel so that I can continue to give the content I want to give over here on YouTube. Okay, so I am working on that. But thank you for coming. Please hit that like button on the way out if you didn't do so already. And bottom line is this: know I love you, and ain't nothing, not a damn thing you can do about it. Smooches.
VLenore.